Try this one more time. Okay, that might look better there. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Select? What's going on? That might look better there. How about there? My lighting, man. Something's up with my lighting right now. But it is what it is, right? Mm, okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It was ugly yesterday, man. It was ugly yesterday. Get this shut up real fast. Boy, yesterday was wild. Mm-mm. Yes, it was. For me, not not the greatest day. We live. You win some, you lose some, but you still end up, having a chance to fight another day. You feel me? Do you feel me? Right? Let me pull up X real fast. Morning, Pat. What's going on? See if we can get a quick overview of the weather real fast. Mm-hmm. Let's just jump on one of these links real quick. He posted. I usually just find a link and go with it. Sometimes it's hard to find a link. Yeah, there's one. Arizona at Cleveland, game one. Winds in from right at 10 to 15 miles an hour, right? The first game, uh, Minnesota at Chicago, winds in from center-ish at 10 to 15 miles an hour. So we still dealing with winds. Um, Pat said he likes Scooble. I couldn't talk you off of that there. Seattle ain't been striking out lately though, man. And then versus lefties, that's one of the splits that I really don't too much like to feel fool with them with, but we'll see. Arizona and Cleveland win two wins. Same thing. Winds are in again at 10 to 15 miles an hour. San Diego Padres at Pittsburgh. Some light drizzle possible. Winds ripping in from left center at 20 miles an hour. Big help to starting pitchers. Okay. I'm going to like the strikeouts for King there. San Francisco Giants at Washington. Scattered downpours in the general area. Impossible to know much without a pregame radar check. Decent chance of a delay of some sort. Um, Los Angeles Angels at New York Yankees, game two. A few more showers around for game two, but still doesn't look like anything too heavy or widespread. Best guess would be no delays with a few spotty showers at times. New York Mets at Colorado, a few scattered showers and storms. A delay is possible. That first New York Yankees game, it says AM rain should be cleared or clearing before first pitch. Some light sprinkles possible, but I don't expect anything heavy. Anything worse than a potential late start. Winds in from left. Okay, all right. Okay, okie dokie, right? So that's a little bit of the weather right there. Uh, Matter of fact, let me check my stream on X to make sure it's popping over there. Make sure I'm still twerking over there. Let's see. Okay, we're looking okay. Okay, we're looking okay over there. All right. I got a lighting situation, man, but I ain't even gonna worry about it, man. Straight up. Um, well, either that or maybe I need to turn my brightness up on my computer. But I do look kind of dim. But I'm not worried about me. Y'all come see me. Y'all come see the. Y'all come see what's up with the research and things of that nature. So, man, yesterday, brutal day yesterday, man. Straight up. Uh, but at the end of the day, like I said, it is what it is, right? Uh, few double headers today here. Um, got a couple messages right here. I'm sorry, guys. Got a couple messages. Three Kings. What's the What's good? What's up? Good morning. Um, so I looked at this game, the Arizona Diamondbacks game. We got two double headers today, and I usually, I just try to stay away from them, but I couldn't too much. So where I was at with this first Arizona Diamondbacks game, you know what? Let me see. I looked at this game at work. One second, let me remember. I got some notes that was in my pocket from yesterday. Shit. I just want to make sure who's pitching is supposed to be pitching, man. Uh, so I had written down left-hand batters for Arizona look good. Uh, Suarez, Suarez was one of the ones that looked good for the righties for sure. Um, the lefties for Cleveland, they definitely get a bump, not striking out versus the pitch mix. Uh, Ramirez and Naylor, I circled Naylor. Both of their numbers did look good, but I ended up circling Naylor, right? So that's where I was at with that situation. Hmm. So yeah. So let's see. Um. So Arizona lefties was someone that I was on. What I was really thinking about Arizona lefties, right? So let's see. And Brandon Pfaadt, like he's pitching his worst versus lefties, so he's gonna see his fair share of lefties here, right? So that's what puts me on top, put me on play for the lefties there. And Cleveland is a team that can run out a decent amount of lefties, man. So keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. So AZ, who the hell? AZ. We're looking at Lively, right? Oh, you know what? The first game they starting Carrasco. Mm. So wait a minute. No, 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 no. They starting Lively. They starting Lively. So that's what. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Lively. Is it me or do I see Lively in this player pool? There he is, right there. Last 2 months, he's got 8 extra base hits and 4 home runs versus lefties there. Throwing a bunch of pitches, man. Take a look at that fastball first, I guess. Lively is a righty. So, that's just versus that fastball alone. Not a big K rate there. So hey, that's just versus that fastball alone, though. Guys like Marte, he's been on fire. Versus that fastball, which he's throwing 46% of the time, 40% of the time. Guys like this, what's up? It could be low, man. It could be low, man. I've been having that lately, but I just don't have time to configure configure this Yeti real fast, man. So maybe if I crack it up a little bit right there, I don't know if that sounds a little better. You can let me know if that sounds better. Hopefully it does. I hope it does. Let me know if that sounds a little better. Some people it sounds low. Some people. Okay, yeah, it's loud. Tell me is it too loud because I'll turn the microphone down. Let me know if it's too loud or if that's fine. Let me know that. Let me know if it's too loud so I can move on. He said that's better. Everybody's saying that's better. Is it too loud though? Because these Yeti microphones and all these microphones they sensitive when you turn them up and down, man. So good, good, okay, okay. So I guess I think I know what to do. All right. So at the end of the day, yeah. So um, yeah. So Josh Bell, I mean, this versus this fastball alone. Okay, so we got a couple guys with some nice flat balls and stuff like that. So, adding in the rest of these knick-knack pitches, I ain't gonna say knick-knack pitches, but he's not throwing them that much, like the sinker, changeup. Like let's add these in, right? So at the end of the day, for sure, appreciate it. At the end of the day, this has always been a good fastball hitting team, right? So a fastball dominant pitcher. I don't know. A sinker, not knuckle curve. A lot of batters like the sinker, right? So mixing that in strengthens them guys up right there over the course of the last month there. Um, the changeup and the curveball. Then they look a little bit better there, you know. Josh Bell got a 25% K rate over the course of the last month. Some of these top guys here will walk. So Marte's got 6 home runs in that time span versus this pitch mix over the last month. So that's one reason why I was looking at the lefties. Pretty nice hefty sample size. So at the end of the day, I didn't like really dive into detail about which one I really like. Don't know what the team total was looking like. The righties, I didn't too much have, what I'm saying? I didn't too much have too much for the righties. Just looking at like bringing it into the last 3 weeks or something like that. Just cutting out some of that sample size just to see what it was. Some of these guys averages tightening up a little bit more. Josh Bell is the one that you got to worry about striking out as of late. But these guys have shown ability to hit this pitch mix, and it is what it is, right? Let's see, last 2 weeks here. So yeah, it's more than last 2 weeks. So Jock Peterson versus this pitch mix, he's got 2 bombs, right? I mean 4 bombs. Marte's got 4 bombs. Josh Bell got 2 bombs. Last 7 days, Peterson is 3 for 6 versus this pitch mix with 2 bombs. Josh Bell has a bomb, so and things can happen, right? Things can happen. I was looking at Suarez on the other side, filtering it back to the last, what, I want to say 5 weeks, month, whatever the case may be. Looking at the righties here. Uh, Lively. He's got 10 extra base hits and 6 home runs over the course of the last few months. That fastball, sinker, sweeper, predominantly. So versus that fastball for the right hand batters there. Marino, one of those guys, I forgot their name, Marino or the other kid, he was batting second. I don't know if he's back or whatever, but he did leave that game, maybe a game or two ago. Suarez, we do know he has a K rate, but he can hit, right? He can hit. Adding in another pitch or so. The sinker, a lot of people like their sinker. He's actually throwing that a decent amount at 28% of the time. I can take the fastball down, take a look at the sinker there. Where Suarez got a very low K rate at 6 over the course of the last month. 2 home runs, 3 extra base hits. Lourdes Uriel, over the course of last month, he hasn't stricken out versus this sinker, and the fly ball is low for him because I've been betting on his home runs a few times over the last month, and he hadn't cracked the code for me. But nobody really strikes out versus the sinker. A lot of batters across the league like that sinker, and as you can see, right? So isolated power and everything is up for somebody like Suarez, who will take you deep. Pause or whatever you want to say, but those are the top 2 pitches there. That was a sinker. I could put the fastball and the sinker together and see what these numbers look like for some of these guys. Suarez, 382 batting average. Lourdes Uriel's 323 batting average on that. Christian Walker, I think he's still been hurt, so it is what it is, right? Adding in the sweeper there. So, 7 extra base hits for Suarez. Just a little bit more fuel to the fire to add to the lefties that look really, really good and make this team look a little bit better, right? So at the end of the day, I don't know what the total is in this one. Here's a 7.5. Fishy number, like I said. Then I think we had wind coming in here. So if you want to take a look at the team total or something like that, that's something that could, if that's something that can interest you, then you can get the over 3.5 runs for minus 138 there. So Lively, he's somebody who will give up the long ball. He's given up 17 home runs on the season, 90 strikeouts in 105 innings. It's not even a strikeout an inning there. He's given up a home run in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 9 games. Hasn't faced this team yet, so he could be in for something, right? Last 2 games, he's won 6 innings there. Gave up a home run to Baltimore the last game. At the end of the day, though, like I said, he can't give up a home run or so. So they got plenty of home run hitters over here on this team. Taking a look at his splits here. He's got a 22% K rate in general to lefties and a 20% to righties there. He's pitching his worst to right-hand batters in general. So, somebody like Suarez, my guy, what's his name? Suarez or Lourdes Uriel Jr., those guys kind of like get a bump like-ish, whatever, because he's pitching his worst to righties there. At home, he's got a 264 batting average, same stuff, right? And he's got his best strikeout stuff to righties at 24%. Brandon Pfaadt, he's pitching his worst to left-hand batters there. I do know that. So, like I said, Cleveland's got the ability to run out a bunch of lefties here. He will be on the road. 4.3 ERA on the road. In general, 299 batting average versus lefties there. Away versus lefties, still got a 299 batting average. The lower his strikeout stuff is going to lefties, 16%, with a 27% K rate to righties there. As far as bombs for him, he's giving up 15 home runs. To In general, he's got 15 home runs and about almost an equal amount, 7 to lefties, 8 to righties there. His game log here. He's got 118 strikeouts in 131 innings there, 15 bombs. Uh, I have a hard time trying to figure out what Brandon Fox is going to do. It's not somebody that I bet against. I bet on all the time from a pitching prop standpoint, but anything can happen, right? I don't bet on him. So we'll take a go straight and take a look at these lefties here because I did I was wrestling with the fact of who I really wanted to take here. This is only first game. I was wrestling with who I wanted to take here. So I know I like J Ram and Naylor, but I think I lean towards Naylor just a little bit more, right? So taking a look at Brandon Pfaadt here. And you never know. We could probably it's instances, like I said, it's weather. We looked at the weather, but we probably could get an over here. Never know. So Brandon Pfaadt, he's got 327 average versus lefties. Hard hitters up, 13% K rate over the last 2 months. That's down. 6 extra base hits and 3 home runs versus lefties there. He too throws a lot of extra little knick-knack pitches there. So I'll look at the fastball predominantly right now. And we'll go to Cleveland. And we'll take down AZ. So just off this fastball alone, Josh Naylor, his strikeouts is up a little bit at 23%. I mean, you can look past that. Quan is not striking out, along with Jose Ramirez not striking out. These guys are lefties. He's pitching his worst to lefties there, right? Jose Ramirez has 3 bombs, right? He has quietly, I think he's got almost 30 home runs this season. I can add in that changeup, sinker, and curveball. So Josh Naylor and Jose Ramirez shoot to the top versus this pitch mix. Stephen Kwan strikeouts still down. I like that. Josh Naylor versus the full pitch mix. His strikeouts are down. I definitely like that. And of course Jose Ramirez. For those 3 guys right there, the pitch mix is down. I mean the sample size is up even for Lane Thomas and how did I was gonna say, how did Lane Thomas get there? The sample size is up. Angel Martinez, he's even batting 260. None of the power numbers are there, nothing like that. Exit velo for Josh Naylor is a little bit higher there. His fly ball rate is a little bit higher there. He's got 4 home runs. J Ram's got 3. Both of these guys have 7 extra base hits. So looking at Brandon Pfaadt, since he's pitching this worst to lefties there, I will take a look at J Ram real fast. Jose Ramirez. Do a little bit of overthinking, right? So a little bit of overthinking here. So Jose Ramirez up against a righty, whatever the case may be. Home runs, he's got 11 home runs versus lefties, 18 versus righties. At home, he's got 11 versus righties and 3 versus lefties at home. They are at home, right? Yeah. So averages in general, it's got a better average versus lefties there. Some of his home road splits because I think this ballpark plays favor to lefties if I'm not mistaken with the modifications that they made. Don't quote me on that. You can go check it out. But home versus lefties, home versus righties. He's got 258 batting average, 252 batting average at home versus righties. Isolated powers at 252, so that's pretty good there. His WRC plus is 115. His best split would probably be on a road versus lefties with a 215 WRC plus. But he's J Ram. He's good at baseball, so it is what it is. Naylor is the one that I probably lean towards. So taking a look at his splits, I do look at a lot of splits. Appreciate it, Tony. Do look at a lot of splits. I ain't gonna lie. Just something to help me overthink some shit. But take what you like, leave what you don't. Right. Um, the Naylor's home runs. He has 19 home runs versus righties. At home, he's got 9 home runs and then 10 home runs on the road versus righties. So both of these guys, everybody hits righties though. At the end of the day, hit bombs off righties. They averages in general around about the same for the general batting average for Josh Naylor and Ramirez. He's got 259 batting average with a 15% K rate in general. Home versus righties, his average is a little bit more, right? 282. Isolated power around 260. This is his best split with a 147 WRC plus. K percentage is down about 16%. So I don't know why I leaned a little bit more towards Naylor, and I circled Naylor. I'm gonna still roll with it though. I'm still roll with it. Both of them guys got the ability. Am I gonna take these guys for a bomb or something like that? I don't know, right? Hits, runs, and RBIs are a good thing to bet on, so that's probably what I might bet on, or even just throw these guys in the hit parlay, something like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They got a lot of lefties to throw at Fott, where he's giving up a 300 batting average to lefties. So we'll see. That lineup should be out shortly, and then it is what it is, right? So so looking at the rest of these games here, I did go over some of these games here. So I'll probably skip some of these games, truthfully. So that was what I was looking at for the Arizona side. On the other side, the lefties, and then I do like Suarez. All the usual suspects are in play versus Ben Lively's pitch mix. So we do have, I think we do have weather implications. I went over that. Make sure you check the weather. What's up, Cash on the live joint last night? That tool has changed everything for me. Not gonna lie. That's what's up, man. That's the deal. Now, that's what's up, Ed. Minnesota Twins and Chicago Cubs. Ryan, he's pitching his best. He's pitching better on the road, man. We do have weather implications again here. We got an over under 7. The wind is blowing in Wrigley Field for whatever that's worth. Ryan, he's pitching a little bit better on the road. Chicago Cubs, surprisingly, they try to turn it around versus right-hand pitching. I will show you this right now. Chicago Cubs last 30 days versus righties. Chicago Cubs on the strikeout category, they're striking out 20% of the time with a 102 WRC plus, right? So I'll leave you guys with that information. Last 14 days, Chicago Cubs. Last 2 weeks, Chicago Cubs, 18% K rate with a 94 WRC plus, right? Can they get struck? Can they strike out? Yeah. And my brother probably going to stay the fuck away from them on that? Probably so. You know what I'm saying? That's my team, but I really don't. Man, the Cubs. So I ain't gonna say wishy-washy, but it's just they my people, man. But I don't bet on them like that, man. So I don't want to be throwing names out there and shit like that. On the flip side, we do have Assad on the mound here, and what I seen was a lot of. I get a pitching edge to Minnesota. That's number one. But I seen like Buston last 2 weeks versus his pitch mix. Buxton got 2 home runs. And over the course of the last month, Walner's got 3 home runs. Alarnick has 3 home runs, right? Um, I mean, you got Royce Lewis out there. It's just whatever you want to do, right? Whatever you want to do. Me personally, I mean, nobody was like a wow, you know what I'm saying? But knowing what Minnesota does and how Minnesota does things, they hit a lot of bombs. They don't manufacture a lot of runs all the time. You got your Castros and whoever leading off and stuff like that. So you got to just wait till the lineup and see what's going to happen. Come out and see what's going to happen there. I just didn't, A lot of times, then if you got a 7 over under, like I'm not trying to squeeze nothing out of 7, right? So whatever you want to do there. I don't have plays on everything. It's information that that if you can use it, you can use it, man. Use it or lose it, whatever the case may be. Kikuchi and the Rangers, right? We got Astros and the Rangers. We got Kikuchi on the mound. We got Jose Urena on the mound, right? Don't know why I didn't write nothing down for this game, but the Rangers somehow didn't look that good versus his pitch mix, right? And versus the Rangers versus righties. Well, within the last month, 2 weeks or whatever, the Rangers, I had to go back and see who they played. I hadn't, but they seen a lefty, which bolstered their WRC plus, right? But then when I filtered it to like a month, 2 weeks, and then it was fluctuating, going up and down. So whatever the case may be with that, make sure you check the lineup. You can see a guy like Josh Jung in there. He hits lefties, right? Don't know if he's going to be in the lineup. He hits lefties. Kikuchi can give up a bomb. Um, I mean, Corey Seager is Corey Seager, right? Like he's good at baseball. Uh, Jose Altuve has good numbers versus Urena. I think he's like 5 or 6 or something like that versus him. I could take a quick look here and see. Um, and in fact, let me pull up this here. Let's see here. Mm. Astros and who? Oh, Texas. Alvarez is off 6. Altuve is 3 singles, 2 doubles, and a home run. This team, the Rangers, is batting 303 versus Kikuchi with 23 of 76. Bregman is three singles, 3 for 7. 2 singles for Corey Seager there. Adolis Garcia, he's got 2 bombs off of him. Now, that is something that I do want to bring up. Kikuchi, Marcus Semien has a bomb off of him. He's 7 for 31. Seen him a lot. I haven't been betting on. These righties. I haven't been betting on. I'll say Garcia, but I do think he could probably take him yard today. The numbers The number supported it somehow. Kikuchi, right? Let's go. Kikuchi. The number supported it somehow. And I forgot. That was one thing I was looking at there. Let's see. This kid still has got the power. He's got muscles coming out of his neck, but you know, so that's what it was. So he's got 18 home runs. Kikuchi, 3 of them for lefties and 15 of them to righties. So automatically, you see that ratio right there. So on the road versus righties, he's given on the road versus lefties, hasn't given up a home run this season. On the road versus righties, he's given up 7 home runs. So somebody that's really pretty strong, what's the kid's name? He's already got 2 home runs versus him. What's his name? Adolis Garcia. He should, he's got the ability to lift one out of there. He's been having a down season right now, though. And then you got somebody sneaky like Marcus Semien who has a home run versus him as well. Can lift one out of there as well. So, but game just didn't wow me, right? Urena. He can give up runs sometime. What Urena will we see? I don't know, right? I don't have a side on that one. Chicago White Sox and Oakland Athletics here. Righties get a bump in that thing, and Texas righties get a bump though, man. With Kikuchi having the ability to give up home runs, and this Texas team don't strike out a lot, but Kikuchi does have pretty good K stuff, right? 30% K rate to lefties and 26% K rate to righties. On the road, his K rate to righties go down about 25%, and then his lefties it goes up to about 32%. But at the end of the day, if you look at these guys versus left-hand pitching, they don't strike out. They don't even strike out that much as a team. Last 30 days, I can show you guys what I was talking about with the WRC Plus and things of that nature. Texas, 22% K rate with a 107 WRC Plus last 30 days. Then bring it back down to the last 14 days. I think they ran across somebody that they tore their ass up on, but 16% K rate with a 127 WRC Plus versus left-hand pitching in over the course of 115 plate appearances, right? I still not gonna let that shit trick me. I ain't gonna say trick me, but I ain't gonna go over that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I see a spot for a bat that I like, I jump on it then. But not too many times that I've been jumping on the Texas Rangers bats. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what's been up with Houston bats, but it is what it is. I think Jordan finally hit a bomb yesterday. Chicago White Sox at Oakland Athletics here. Didn't fully look over this game, especially from the White Sox side, but I did circle Rooker, Seth Brown. I like Seth Brown and LB. Lawrence Butler. I wrote those guys down. Um, um, Patiently waiting on Lawrence Butler, man. Patiently waiting on him. Probably just gonna get off the Lawrence Butler train, but he did look good for the previous numbers, but he got to come on with it, right? Los Angeles Angels at New York Yankees. We got an over under 8.5 in this spot. Listen, Davis Daniel, we could probably see batting practice here. So at the end of the day, it's New York. I took the New York Yankees yesterday, and I took Gil strikeouts yesterday. Took it again today. Went over on his Ks because it got voided yesterday. Took the New York Yankees minus 1.5. Okay. And then Soto looks good. Judge looks good. I mean, Wells, Jazz, I expect runs to be put up here. We already know, we already know this team is Thanos when it comes to right-hand pitching there. So, however you want to look at it, the New York Mets are strongest outdoors when it comes to right-hand pitching there. 17% K rate, 156 WRC plus over the course of the last 14 days. Last 30 days for this New York Mets team, you don't need me to go through this, but they've been killing right-hand pitching. 20% K rate with a 140 WRC plus. They really killing right-hand pitching there. I feel sorry for this kid. We're going to see how this kid's going to fare. Keep in mind, some of the best batters in the league right now are getting walked at a high rate. We've seen Devers get walked yesterday. We've seen Alvarez get walked. We know the Judge will get walked. So you can look at ways to capitalize. Let me see something, right? Let me get some lineups up here. So right now we got the Cleveland lineup, Arizona lineup confirmed. So Perdomo switch. Herrera can get on the left side. Perdomo can get on the left side. Thomas is a lefty. Suarez, Uriel, they looked good. Bell, lefty. Right? We remember we said the lefties look good. We said that. So we liked everybody on that lineup, truthfully, right? So I did write in Josh Naylor for sure. Josh Naylor, sitting behind Jose Ramirez. You can look at him for hits, runs, and RBIs. You can look at him for hits, whatever the case may be. Hits, runs, and RBIs with somebody like Quan up there. Like I said, Brandon Pfaadt is giving up a 300 batting average to lefties. Do it mean they're going to come out here and hit him? No. But you see with the manager, he threw all the lefties out there, one righty out there, one righty. So at the end of the day, truthfully, with a 7.5 over under here, we do have weather implications, but maybe they're over. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're over here. I think the over is an okay bet. I think the over is an okay bet. Win, lose, or draw. With what we seen, we can only take a win. We can only take a loss, man. There's only two things you're gonna do is win or lose in situations. I need that home run lay. They're gonna fly today, I promise. Okay. So, like I said, I bet a lot of hits, runs, and RBIs because I like to predict game flow, right? So, we do have a 7 over under in this spot, but I do think, Josh Naylor's sitting there hitting that cleanup. He does have an opportunity behind these lefties to hit this hits, runs, and RBIs. And then Jose Ramirez has a chance to hit his hits, runs, and RBIs sitting behind, these Quan and Martinez, Angel Martinez, guys who can probably get on, right? So it's ways that you can figure it out, right? It's ways that you can figure it out. It doesn't have to pan out like the way I'm saying it, right? All we can do is visualize and try to, figure shit out, on our own. No Buxton in the lineup here. No Buxton in the lineup. So no Buxton or okay. No Buxton or y'all know I'm talking about Royce Lewis, right? So the Cubs lineup ain't out yet. So where were we going? We were going, I don't forgot where the fuck we was going, talking all this shit, right? So I was going to I was going here, right? Chef Boy D was good. Ellie De La Cruz gonna keep up the heat versus the Marlins. Hope so. I like him, Altuve, Judge, and Seager for a home run today. I feel you. I feel you. Right. The New York Yankees game. A lot of these guys, like I said, a lot of these big guys. Oh, he sure did. He sure did. He sure did get loose. He sure did get hurt. He ran to the wall or some shit. Right. That's what it was. New York. That's where we was at. All right. So look. Austin Wells, right? So Austin Wells, like he's in an RBI spot, you know. Judge is an RBI man. Let's see real fast, man. Because I think I did write Wells down. Right? I did write Wells down. I did. So let's see something. It's whatever though, man. I don't even have to try to go all out and analyze this shit, but I don't bet on Judge a lot, right? Fastball, changeup, slider. Yes, Altuve's got good history, man. Like him. Good morning, Jamar. Good morning, Jamar. Good morning, man. You the champ. Sliding, you the champ. You the champ, my guy. He's predominantly throwing that fastball to lefties, right? So we can take a look at that. And the changeup pretty hefty too at 36%. So Soto, love Soto, man. 8 extra base hits versus this pitch here. Exit velo looks good. Fly ball looks good. Hard hit looks good. K percentage is down. Yes, please. You know what I'm saying? Over the course of last month versus this fastball. Trent Grisham, he's got a bomb. Couldn't talk you off that there. Jazz Chisholm, he looks good. He's another guy you can look for hits, runs, and RBIs. All the lefties except for Ben Rice not striking out versus this fastball. Great fit. These lefties on this team hit the fastball well, right? We can see that. Austin Wells here. He's 3-13 versus that fastball. Still not striking out. You can't ask. I mean, I like it. He's not striking out. He's not striking out, right? So take that fastball down over the course of the last month and take a look at that changeup, which he's throwing hefty at 36%. Austin Wells. He was 13. He was 13. He was 13. He was 3-13 versus that fastball and changeup. Got a bomb off both of them. Uh, mm, put them both together here. Fastball and changeup and what we got. Right, 6 for 26. Lately, last 7 days, Wells and Soto and Jazz. I mean, whatever, man. I don't have to look at all this shit, man. This team about to cook this boy, right? That's what's gonna happen. So even bringing it in, for the last 3 weeks, probably what I was looking at last night or early this morning. But it's Soto, right? It's Soto. It's Soto, right? It's Soto. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna like Soto anywhere it go, right? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. And then Judge looked really good. Judge looked really, really, really good. I'm not messing with none of the Angels bats. I took the strikeouts there for Gil. I took the over strikeouts for him. Let's get it right. That fastball and slider, he's predominantly throwing that. I'll put both of those together there, and then of course, it's Judge, right? So we don't really have to, you know what I'm saying? It's Judge, like whatever, right? So it is what it is. At the end of the day, this guy's a monster, right? And I did take the strikeouts here for Luis Hill. Um, take a look at Hill here and show you guys how you can use this in in more ways than one for team totals, strikeouts, things of that nature, all that, right? So. The second game, the game twos, I'm going right over those just because I got to see who's going to be in the lineups and stuff like that. So I have to go right over those. We confirmed right now. We confirmed right now with the first game. So he's throwing that fastball, slider, changeup. He's throwing that to righties, right? Yeah. So over the course of the last month, plenty reds here. Plenty reds here. Just going to see who's going to be in the lineup. O'Hop versus this pitch mix 29%, 34%, 34%, 30, 25, 25, 40, 60, right? I don't want nothing to do with that at all, right? Looking at Luis Hill. Got a 3 ERA at home and on the road there. He's got a 207 batting average in general to lefties, 150 in general to righties, 25% K rate to lefties, 31% K rate to righties in general. They will be on the road, right? Oh, they're at home. They're at home, right? So Gill, numbers at home. He's giving up a 207 batting average. Like all this shit here, like whatever, right? 30% K rate to lefties and righties. So it don't even matter, right? I think it's the right play. You make the right play, you live with the results. That's basically what it is, man. So over the course of the month, these guys are striking out these righties there. I can pull it in a little bit to the last three weeks there, see if they probably got a little bit better, but still all red. So you want to look at the look and see who's in the lineup, and then start counting these strikeouts. Right? He's a ladder candidate just for these purposes. Don't just want to see who's going to be in the lineup, man. Straight up. I already took his regular Ks. I'm about to go back. I might sprinkle a little bit something on some more Ks for him. Looking at the lefties here, go back to the last month. Looking at the lefties, how they fare versus his pitch mix here, probably the same. Fastball, changeup, slider. Yep, probably the same. Fastball, changeup, slider. Now, Mickey Moniak is somebody who's not striking out versus this pitch mix. Nolan Chanel, he's a guy that can, get some hits in there. Calhoun, I'd imagine all three of these guys should be in the lineup to give it a little bit more balance there to offset some of those strikeouts. So at the end of the day, versus this pitch mix, these guys have shown the ability to not strike out at the very least. Moniak is 14 for 42 with 2 bombs, 5 extra base hits. Nolan Chanel, 2 extra base hits and a bomb. Willie Calhoun, don't know if he's going to be in the lineup or not. I can move it in a little bit to the last 3 weeks because that's a hefty sample size for some of those guys. So Moniak's strikeout percentage going up a little bit. But, it is what it is. Good pitcher with good strikeout stuff could probably go in and get him get him a strikeout, right? Notice his walk percentage is up pretty high there, 32%. So he's somebody that can be a pest when he comes up the plate. He don't strike out much. He can't get himself a walk or two, you know. Um, last 2 weeks, real quick. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I mean, I do think he can hit his K, so it is what it is, right? That was behind my plays. This is game 2 right here. For Arizona and Cleveland. I'm gonna just wait to see who's gonna be in these lineups because this is a game 2 doubleheader. All right. San Diego Padres at Pittsburgh Pirates here. Right here, I didn't write it down, but I'm gonna write it down right now. I'm looking at Michael King K's. Where's this lineup? Got an over under 8 in this spot here. Um, mm, 6.5. I don't know if I want to go there. Right on Prize Picks, I took it at 5.5, but I don't know if I want to go to that 6.5. It's doable, but I don't think I want to go there. I'm skeptical. I'm kind of skeptical about that 6.5 too. I mean, that 6, at 5, the 6. I got it at 5 on Prize Picks, but I mean at 6 on Prize Picks, but I think that's all I'm really willing to go. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's been hot. Yeah, hell, he's been hot. We definitely know that. Yeah, and he's like 5 for 6 versus Urena. So we went over that. Yeah, definitely. All those guys, they definitely in play. All of them. Yes, I know what you mean about that because Gray got me yesterday with that 7+. Right. Yeah, man. Gray was just going out there dealing what? Nothing. 100 or something pitches. Just didn't want to get that 7K. Everything. Listen, yesterday, everything that went, everything that could have possibly went wrong for a lot of these overs, just about went wrong. Like Cease not coming back out. Like they could have waited, right? They could have waited. Like their 2 innings, like he went out there, they could have waited and just got the weather out the way, then rolled from there. You know what I'm saying? Instead, send him out there for an inning or two. He is about Cease was about to lay their ass down, and he didn't come back out. There's a lot of stuff that just went one way that really could have went. Like the books got down yesterday, bro. And long story short, the books got down. Let me see. Uh, Baltimore just didn't know what to do yesterday. Grayson Rodriguez got scratched out the gate. The Atlanta Braves just Atlanta Braves just shitted on themselves. Um, yeah. hmm Kid got his no hitter broken up with a bomb. Valdez, like, Seth. Oh no, I wasn't messing with Seth at all. Um, yeah. So postponements and everything, man. Yesterday was weird, but it happens like that. You know what I'm saying? It happens like that. Atlanta, yeah, Atlanta just, they get on my effing nerves, boy. I think I'm gonna have to put them on the ban list, man. They was looking good yesterday, boy. Them motherfuckers went out there. Them motherfuckers went out there, and man, they been with McDonald's on our ass. Billions sold, man. They was clowning, man. Straight up, I can't believe it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know. I got them. Hey, I took Peralta case today. Watch they light his ass up. Just like watch. I took Peralta case, man. Watch they finna run through his ass. Watch. I'm telling you, it never fails, man. Milwaukee went out there and brewed their ass up, man. Straight up. But it is what it is, though, man. Woo-wee. All right. What do we got here? So, I should have wrote it down. That's funny, man. Yeah, I'm rolling too, man. Peralta K. Yeah, I took K. It's two Peralta K's, bro. So let's see. So what did I see here? Right. So I'm gonna keep it a long story short, right? On the left side, you got time. We had times that Jackson Merrill he looked good. I know, right? I know, right? Jackson Merrill, he looked good, right? At times, Reyes, he can beat Reyes, right? But the right handers look, the right hand batters look good. They was green. I ain't gonna lie. So definitely the San Diego righties, they looked okay. Pittsburgh, I do have love for the Michael King K's. You can tease him down if you want. Okay, that's what you can do. Or just leave him alone. If you just don't like it, don't like it. Just leave it alone, right? His pitching outs, I'm probably just gonna stay away. I'm probably just gonna stay away. The right hand batters are the ones that's doing the strikeouts for Pittsburgh. So I probably wouldn't look at the right hand batters. Brian Reynolds is always in play because he's just that good of a hitter. If you're just looking for a hit or something like that, then Cruz. The lefties look better for San Diego. I mean, for Pittsburgh, I give you that. I give them that. The bats overall, as I get a lean towards San Diego Padres. Pitching, I get a lean towards San Diego Padres right now. If I'm taking a side in this one, probably San Diego Padres. Moneyline parlays, run line straights. Am I betting this game? No, I don't bet a lot of games, right? So it is what it is. Profar looked good. I mean, I couldn't talk about any righties, man. Straight up. Hit parlays, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't take you off, talk you off of it. Maybe a Profar and the Bogarts, whatever you fucking want to say his name, and then Luis Reyes just getting a hit. I do think Jackson Merrill can get a hit here from the left side. Don't forget Pittsburgh got IKF, man. So don't forget that. I mean, even if you want to bounce over to the other side and take a hit for somebody like Brian Reynolds, I get it. You're going to get Brian Reynolds for a hit at a minus 190. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, just whatever, right? Did I write anything down? No, I did not. I should have looked at that game, but I'm trying to just save a little time because a few of these games I did look at, glanced over them. This is where I stopped looking at, right? This is where I stopped looking at. Let me see. This is where I stopped looking at right here. So, Taj Bradley is interesting. Machado, I mean, I think he can get a hit. I mean, a hit, it's a hit, right? Like, it's either, with Machado, I just feel like it's either you're going to take him or not. I think you can probably make that decision. Machado, I mean, let's just take a look. Let's take a look at the righties and get out of here, right? Let's take a look at the righties and get out of here. Quick look at the pitch mix and get out of here, man. How about that? A quick look at the pitch mix for the righties and let's get out of here. So Marco Gonzalez, this is like he's been back. This is probably his fourth start. This is going to be his fourth start since he's been back. So, and this team overall hits lefties well, right? So you gotta take that into consideration too. You don't have to, but I would. Change up fastball cutter. So there you have it, right? Over the course of the last month, I mean, none of these guys striking out, right? Versus his pitch mix. And like Xander Bogarts, he just, right, like Hassan Kim, Yurson Profar, Manny Machado, batting 250. Small sample size though. So I could bring it out to the last 2 months and see what we're looking at there. And, the usual suspects just still not striking out, right? They walk in. I can look at this game for hits, runs, and RBIs. In fact, I probably would just only be betting on the righties. You know what I'm saying? If I was looking at righties or whatever. Profile 12 for 27. Barrel is up for him. Barrel's up for Machado. Um, this boy might go bomb, right? Kyle Hayasaki, whatever. I don't want to butcher his name, but he does have 2 home runs with a 54 fly ball rate. And if you just want to extend this out, I could put it out to about 16, probably about 18 weeks, real fast. So probably about 4 months or some shit, whatever. Profiles, I might as well say over the course of a season, he's batting 400. You know what I'm saying? Versus this pitch mix over the course of a season. Solano is in there, so the righties, man, it's the righties for me. At the end of the day, it's the righties for me there. So that's how I'm looking at that, right? That's how I'm looking at that. Let me write that down. Right hand batters for me. Um, Hits, runs, and RBIs, shit like that. San Diego, right hand batters for me. Looking at that, judging about that, like Machado 7 extra. This is on the season though. Oh, that's 15 weeks. Let's go back to 2 months. Let's go back to 2 months. Because it's a lefty, right? Marco Gonzalez is a lefty, right? Yeah. He's got a 349 batting average over the last 2 months versus right hand bat pitching, or since he's back, or whatever it is. But yeah, Higgy, don't be surprised if Higgy go out there and take him deep, right? So that's where we at. So let's keep it moving, right? Let's keep it moving. Okay. Where were we? Let's see. So Cincinnati Reds and Miami Marlins. We got Belozo and we got Andrew Abbott, right? So let's take a look. I think this would be the second start for Belozo. I think. Don't give me the line, but let's take a look. Third, fourth. Okay. He's giving up a bomb in back-to-back games. He gave up 5 earned runs versus Boston, of course. 8 Ks versus Boston. Interesting. 72 Ks and 66 innings in the minors there. 10 home runs, 24 walks. The walks have been there. What about the walks lately? Okay. So he's got some K stuff, right? Let me see. Right hand pitching on the road, right? Okay. Let me just look in general versus right hand pitchers. Cincinnati here for the last 30 days. Cincy, 21% K rate, 131 WRC plus. That's not. I'm trying to be careful today. I'm going to tell you, the man. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. You the man. I need one good pick, one solid pick. I'm going to put this $5 on. I'm rocking with you today. Give me one good solid pick. Single for $5 on my bonus bet on Fanatics. All right, we're gonna see what's up. All right, I didn't go through the whole slate, but what I sprinkled on now, I'll tell you what I took. I took. I mean, you've either caught the Lions. I took the Yankees -1.5. What happened to the first game? Oh, right here. I took the Yankees -1.5. I got that for a better number at -144. I took Gil strikeouts. I took Michael King strikeouts. No, I did not. No, I did not. No, I did not. I took that on Prize Picks. Um, Peralta strikeouts. What up? What up? What up, Matter? What up, Matter? On Prize Picks, I did a 6-man too. I haven't done anything on ESPN Bet yet. I'm gonna do a parlay over there. Uh, a hits, runs, and RBI parlay, 1.5s. One second, y'all. Damn, I'm tripping, man. I thought I had Peralta K's locked in. I played them on. I didn't lock them in on the books. Mm. All right. Okay. So lately, last 30 days, whatever the case may be, last 2 weeks here, Cincinnati, they've been hitting righties pretty good. Okay. So, also, where they at? Okay. Hmm. What's his case? Um, I wouldn't be surprised if he still hit his strikeouts. Belozo, I wouldn't be surprised if he still hit his strikeouts, regardless, right? He hit his strikeouts 2 of his last 3 games. He did give Boston 8, and then he had the K stuff in the minors too. He 66 innings pitched, 72 strikeouts. That's over a strikeout an inning there. You know, you get to one of those days where if he could get, I know a lot of y'all finna bet on him, but if he can get, if, if he can get Ellie Dela Cruz twice, you never know, right? But I know motherfuckers finna bet on him. I'm finna bet on him too. But man, Joe, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Right, what is he throwing? Oh shit! I know they like this motherfucker here, man. No, but sometimes these motherfuckers come out here and sell, man, straight up. Belozo, right? Mm. Oh, he's a righty. So, Ty France. Didn't he just come back and hit a bomb? He just hit a bomb 2 days ago. 103 exit velo on a fastball. All his exit velo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He hitting that. He come back hitting hard, hitting the ball hard as hell. Yeah, I know. Don't matter. He come back hitting the ball harder than the thing, man. Look at him. All his last exit velo for his last few is up. It's up. Um, exit velo. The fly ball rate is up. He will strike out, but he might be loading up again, man. Straight up for another bomb. You never know. Tyler Stevenson hit a bomb yesterday. Tyler Stevenson hit a bomb yesterday. Let me see. Uh, let me bring it up a little bit. Let's see. Tyler Stevenson could be loading up for another one, man. He could be heating up. He could be getting ready to heat up. Tyler Stevenson could be getting ready to heat up. That 50 fly ball, man. He could be getting ready to heat up. Nova Marte. Let me bring that in real fast. Let me see. Mm. Let's take a look at these lefties, man. Ellie. I heard he's down there struggling. They gonna call him back up, I guess. I heard he was down there struggling. So Ellie's been on fire, man. 472 versus pitch mix. He will strike out though. We know that Jake Fraley continues to hit his hits, runs, and RBIs, and he's been a demon, right, on prospects. It's 1.5 been a demon. So, you know, his 1.5 been a demon. I just hit with him yesterday, I want to say. So it's Fraley and Ellie Lilla Cruz for me, really. I'll be looking at, you know, it's just for a hit or something like that. Um, Damn, Ellie Lilla Cruz been on fire. It's been on fire. Ellie been on fire. You know, but man, you gotta bet your straights, man. If you have the luxury of the books, betting your straights, man, can keep you out of trouble. Last 7 days, Ellie De La Cruz 6 of 9 versus pitch mix. Jake Fraley 3 of 9. Candyman 3 of 6. So hey, the boy's been hitting a little bit lately. So it'll be the usual suspect to me. I mean, if you want to get to Stevenson, I couldn't talk you off that, right? Ellie De La Cruz, Jake Fraley, even Candyman. Candyman could, if you're just looking for hits or something like that, it is what it is. Abbott, I like Abbott, man. I like Abbott. I think I like Abbott on the road. I have to go back and look again, but Abbott, I fools around. I fools with Abbott, man. Abbott's pretty good. um, they do have that kid Xavier, man. He's been good, man. Then you got Burger, right? So looking at his home road splits, about the same on home and the road. Um, he's giving up 19 home runs to righties, right? So that's one thing. Um, on the road, that's earned runs. On the road, he's giving up 11 home runs to righties. At home, 8. So he will give up some power to righties. As we can see, that's Burger territory, right? Um, K percentage around 20, 18.5 and 19 in general. K percentage goes down on the road. Taking a look at his game log on the road there. San Francisco, he gave a bomb there, 2 of them to Tampa Bay Rays. How'd you do that? None to Washington or whatever. Miami, he gave up 2 bombs to Miami. That must have been Berger and Xavier. What's his name? Xavier. I bet you. Let's see. Oh no, that was oh, okay. He gave one to Berger, Josh Bell gone. Xavier Edwards had 2 hits. If it's Xavier Edwards, man, it's good, man. He's good. It's good. You could look at him for a hit for probably the way he's going. Shit, you could lay him for a hit for any versus anybody. Shit. So yeah. He will give up the home run. He will give up a home run, right? He will. He will. He will. He will. 97 strikeouts on 121 innings there. Probably won't look at him for his strikeouts, but let's take a look. Over the course of 2 months, he's given up 16 extra base hits and 8 home runs to right-hand hitters. Predominantly throwing that fastball. We're going to start there. Jake Berger has 1 home run versus that fastball over the course of the last 5 months versus this. I thought Xavier Edwards was a lefty. So it's not, none of these guys ain't barreling the ball. Small sample size. Let me move it out a little bit. Berger's got a bomb, low K rate. That's interesting. He will walk. Xavier Edwards, only 2 for 7. Mm, that's just versus the fastball alone, though. Let's bring it back to a month here. What's the next pitch he's throwing? Change up, sweeper, curveball. Berger's fly ball is up at 55. Isolated power is there. Exit velo. Barrel could be a little bit higher, so the power numbers are there still for Berger. Um, Great big old 55 fly ball, so he can take them deep. When we already know this, right? Xavier Edwards 2 for. Let me see. Let me move it out. Move it out a little bit more, a couple months. Judging by what I'm looking here, looks like he could pitch well this game. You know, taking a look at the lefties here. Not nothing I really want to. Nobody I really want to target here. Truthfully, um, fastball sweeper. Nothing I really want to target here, right? On a side, just to I mean, you could if you just want to think he can take him deep, Burger somebody. I mean, I guess right because he is giving up bombs to righties, giving up power to righties. So I mean, I don't want to. Got over under 8.5 in the spot. Interesting numbers. You get decent numbers on both money lines. I mean, minus 134. Could talk you off with that. Uh, I mean, I get it. I get it. I mean, I think this probably would be Cincinnati or nothing here. Whatever. Snell on the mound. Washington. Washington don't strike out that much versus lefties. Um, we have Snell, right? Snell. Uh, we also have. We also have. What's his left name? Pitching here. Last 30 days. Washington versus lefties. As at 237 plate appearances, they the team striking out the least in the league, right? At 113, 113 WRC plus, right? So they last 30 days they've been pretty good versus left hand pitching. Okay, let's take a look here. Lefties, Washington versus lefties, and I would probably look at the left hand batters first, right? Let's get this on out the way, right? So Snell's probably throwing like a few dominant pitches. Snell. Fastball, curveball, slider. Not too many plate appearances. Let me filter this out. So versus this full pitch mix over the last 2 months, I mean, Wood, CJ Abrams been striking out. Don't want no parts of that. Don't want no parts of none of these motherfuckers. I want to tell you that shit right now. Let's see. 13. Yeah. I will take a look at the righties there. Snell might liable to mow these guys down, man. Straight up. Look at the last two months there. Okay. Not this battle's not scaring me at all. Nationals in Cleveland just don't strike out. It's been like that for 3, 4 years. Miami too, for the most part. Yep, for sure. You're absolutely right. I just don't. I don't want no parts of these bats. Okay. I don't. I'm not even gonna look at Snell's stats either. Irvin. Somebody I need to look at there. Irvin, right? They got Ramos back. Shout out to Ramos, man. I would have taken him for my Dinger Tuesday, but I was only taking one person, and but when I went back and looked at the lineup, I had already took Devers, man. I was taking Ramos for sure. I still bet him though, but it would been nice to have him for my Dinger Tuesday. 'Cause I bet extra money on that Dinger Tuesday. Irvin, come on, man. I put IRV in there. Just give it to me, man. Let me go in there and push the I. Irvin, he's been showing ability to get hit lately. He's given up 4 more runs in his last 5 games. I do know that, right? Not a guy that I really look toward for strikeouts. Early in the season, about a month or so ago, I was riding this wave here with these pitching outs: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of his last 10 games. In that time span right there, he was hot at hitting his pitching outs. So I hit a few of those. But lately, we'll see. Lately, he ain't been a little shaky lately, right? So they are at home. Um, to where he's got a 3 ERA at home and on the road. He's got a 250 batting average to lefties, 211 to righties. Averages go up just a little bit on home versus lefties and righties, so it is what it is. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. I know Fitzgerald should be in play. He's been hit. I want to say he should be in play here. San Francisco, right? Um, Pretty much the same thing. Like last 2 months, he's given up 10 extra base hits to righties, 5 bombs, 13 extra base hits to lefties, 6 bombs. Look at these righties real fast. Sinker, curveball, fastball. I was already filtered to the last 2 weeks, so I'll leave it there. I mean, last 2 months. Oh shit, he is a righty, right? hmm The usual suspects: Chapman. This is last 2 months though. Fitzgerald looked good. Everybody's K rates looking around the same there. Chapman's got 4 bombs, 11 extra base hits. Bring it into the last month. Matt Chapman looks pretty good there. K rate's okay. Walk percentage is up. Barrel percentage is up. 3 bombs, 8 extra base hits, 14 for 42. I like it, right? Fitzgerald looks like he's somebody that can slide in there and get a hit if he don't strike out. But Ramos, Fitzgerald, Connor, those guys will strike out, right? Fitzgerald, Chapman. Chapman K rate is a little bit lower. Shout out to Chapman, man. Straight up. Chapman, man. Chapman. Fitzgerald hitting for average. 2 weeks. Fitzgerald, Chapman, and Encarnacion got a bomb in the last week versus this pitch mix. Chapman and Fitzgerald hitting for average. For the last 2 months, they've been hitting for average versus this pitch mix. Okay. I mean, if you want to get to these guys for a hit or something, I couldn't talk you off of that. You know what I'm saying? So, Chapman. You at least want to get to a hit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you can look for a hit. If you think they can put up some runs, you can look at the hits, runs, and RBIs and shit like that. Who's going to be in the lineup for the lefties here, man? I don't know what's up with Lamont Wade, man. Fastball and curveball. They bring him on a little slowly or something. I don't know. As a whole, I'm not really digging what I'm seeing for this offense. Barrels up for Patrick Bailey and Mike Yass. Not liking what I'm seeing as a whole from this squad. Just makes me feel like runs are going to be limited here. What's the total on this one here? 7.5. Like this game has an under feel to it, so that's what I'll be leaning towards. Okay, I'll be leaning towards the under here, right? And I just, you know, so Mike Yaz, and last 4 weeks they've been hitting for average a little bit. So let's see. It does have an under feel to it unless somebody just explodes. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like this game for bats. Okay, so usually when that happens, it definitely has an under feel to it. Snell, I didn't take his strikeouts or anything of that nature. Let's see. 6.5 Ks for him, I guess, right? 5.5 for Jake Irvin, whatever, right? So it's not a sexy spot to me for bats. I ain't gonna lie. So it just has an under feel to it, man. You can't forget to, I'll just write down has an under feel so I don't forget. Even if I want to tease it down, maybe take it to an under 8.5 or something like that in a parlay piece, just to, do a bankroll build or something like that. I mean, just mental notes, right? Um, so I'll keep it moving. If you guys are here, could you drop a like on the video for me? If you feel like sharing it, you can share it. If not, that's fine too. Drop a like on that for me. It is what it is. Lamont Wade, I've been looking for Lamont Wade, man. Straight up, man. I know he can get busy. I don't know. They always been weird when it comes to Giants, like platooning. You know what I'm saying? This bullpen shit, and them in Tampa Bay, they just get on my nerves sometimes with all this shit, man. But it is what it is. All right. Um. Okay, let's go back here. Hmm. Trevor Ryan. This guy turned into Nolan Ryan yesterday, man. All them lefties look good. Them motherfuckers went tuck they tail. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The back end of the lineup started making noise. The front end went somewhere and sat down somewhere, man. That was crazy. Ooh, we Gunner and Cowser and Santander. Them motherfuckers ain't do nothing yesterday. That's crazy, man. Yeah, Giants, they've been weird with that, man. These motherfuckers, man. All right, so who we got? All right, so let's look at Bowden Francis real quick. um, I don't know what to expect out of him, right? Truth be told, I don't know what to expect out of Bowden. I don't even know how long he's supposed to go. Right, not a damn thing, Latrell. I sent you yesterday, Latrell. If you like for future references, I did for future references, let me see. Um I did let me show you. I seen it yesterday, but I was in a rush, man. So um let me see. So like in my links over here, um like over here in my links here. Do have my outline link right there, my Twitter link right there, my Facebook page, and this way to join the channel, right, is right here. If you just, you want to support what I do, it's not, you want to support what I do, and then the Cash App is right there as well, right? So I did see that yesterday. I did see that, Latrell. At the end, I seen that, but I had to go. I had to go. But at the end of the day, if you want to be a channel member or something like that, boom, you can come to my links over here and hit my link, right? Cash App, you can hit the link, whatever case may be, right? You also got, you also can do the little whatever you want to do. I'm just informing because a lot of people ain't been able to find it. So I ended up, reiterating things, and I put it right there. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah. He was like, "Dang, man, I missed everything." I'm like, I seen it, but I had to go. I had to go to work, man. I seen it down at the bottom. I seen what was said down there, but I just was like, I hit it on the next stream. Either way, I go to where were we? So Bolden, right? So I don't know what to expect here. I mean, what's the line here? Over under 9.5 here. Then you got Trevor Rogers on. I expect Baltimore to play better than they did yesterday. Then you got Trevor Rogers. Um, Trevor Rogers. This guy almost got a 5 ERA at home in a row, almost. He's got a 280 batting average to lefties, 277 batting average to righties there. On the road, similar numbers, 270 batting averages there on the road as well, right? K percentage for him, I won't be looking at him for no Ks. Home runs, he has 13 home runs, 11 of them to righties. Um, on the road, 8 of those home runs come to righties on the road, okay? As far as a little history for these guys, I mean, I could take a look real quick for a little bit of history for these guys here. Um, Vladdy is 0 for 2 for this kid. Gunnar Henderson is 2 for 3 versus this guy. Adley 1 for 6, 2 for 6 for Santander. Not pretty much looking into that though. Bowden Francis is this team is 12 for 35 versus him, but like I said, not pretty much looking into that. I ain't gonna lie. Ryan Mountcastle is 4 or 5 versus him, right? So that's interesting. That's interesting. So taking a look at I don't know how long this Francis kid is gonna be out there, man. Straight up. I don't. Fastball, curveball, like mm-mm. And that explains why Mountcastle is 5. What is he? 4 or 5 from him versus him. Mountcastle 4 or 5. Mountcastle not hurt or nothing, is he? Mountcastle. Who got hurt? Was that Mountcastle? Strikeout artist. He healthy. I think he good. Grayson got hurt yesterday. Westberg, that's who's hurt. Okay, thank y'all. That motherfucker was strike out. Eloy, Urias, Eloy. Let me see the last 2 months. Yeah. Mm. Mountcastle. 13 home runs, 9 of them to righties, 4 of them to righties on the road. .250 batting average. He likes lefties. Or what is he throwing? A curveball, right? Right, the four seamer and the curveball. So he got 327 batting average on that curveball. I mean on that fastball, and a 300 batting average on that. 389 on that curveball. So he likes the curveball and fastball. Batting over 300 to both of those pitches. Two home runs versus the curveball, 3 home runs versus the fastball. Nine doubles versus that fastball. 3 doubles versus that curveball. Mm. He hits lefties better, but All right. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see. What's up, Mackie? Let me take a look at these lefties real fast. Yeah. Gunner, Colton. I mean, the usual suspects, right? The usual suspects when it comes to the lefties. You just don't need me to. Gunner 10-4, 4-10, a bomb. Gunner, Jackson Holiday, and Colton Cowser got a bomb off this pitch mix lately. Usual suspects, man. So it's like, whatever, man. Same shit yesterday. They don't go out there and sell today, man. This same shit yesterday, bro. Straight up. Same shit. Um, could be Vladdy time. Vladdy should be loading back up again. Straight up. Vladdy should be loading back up again. Let's see. Trevor Rogers. I have to write Vladdy down. I'm gonna write him down. I'm gonna write him down. As long as he ain't striking out. And damn that don't care nothing about that. Last 2 months, bigger sample size. Fly ball could be up. He's got 2 home runs. Could be up more. 7% K rate, 50%, 15% walk rate. George Springer, 286 batting average, 2 bombs. Time for George Springer to do something. Damn. Straight up. Vladdy, though, batting 400 is Vladdy, right? Kirk. Kirk just hit a bomb. Straight up. He just hit a bomb. But yeah, this is over the course of the last 2 months. Small sample size versus lefties, but y'all get the drift. Vladdy is Vladdy, right? So I'll be looking at Vladdy either way it go. Vladdy knows he's got to do something against these motherfuckers, man. Straight up. I'm looking at Vladdy though. That's probably it for me. Um, um, them Baltimore lefties, Vladdy. Uh, I don't know, man. We got over the 9.5 in this spot. People, a lot of these guys just continue to put up runs from, I mean, hit good from the Toronto side that I haven't been betting on. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't take a look at the lefties. I could glance over the lefties real quick. Sinker, slider, four seam fastball, changer, slider, changer, same shit, right? Hordes ain't striking out. That's good for me. I mean, I like that. Let me see something. What's the lineup looking like? Not out yet. This is later on. What do we have out so far? So they got Moniak, Calhoun, and Chanel in the lineup. All three of these guys, of which don't strike out for the Angels, but they have Nato, Hop, Pilar, Rendon. I didn't see Rendon. I'd imagine all those guys strike out. It's gonna be interesting. Yankees lineup still ain't confirmed yet. That's what these doubleheaders do, man. Altuve in there. Alvarez in there. Hap Bush. Okay. All right. So, all right. We could take a look at Milwaukee and the Brewers. Right. Okay. Well. Okay. I took Freddie Case. I took Freddie Case. I'll be looking at this game for strikeouts. Right. Let's look at Sale first. Look at Sale um, versus these Milwaukee righties. Right. Milwaukee has shown the ability to hit lefties. We should know this, right? That's interesting, right? Um, I think they just played, or am I wrong? Milwaukee last 30 days versus left-hand pitching. 17%, 200 plate appearances, 128 WRC plus, which shows they are hitting lefties pretty well, right? Small sample size, not striking out, 17%. Uh, Small sample size, but still on the season. WRC plus above 100 on the season. Contreras, meh, right? Chris Sale. Is their offense getting ready to start back rolling? They put up 10 yesterday. Milwaukee. Didn't he just face? Oh, yeah. This last time he pitched, he faced Milwaukee. 6 Ks, no home runs, 2 earned runs, right? So it was official. It's official, right? Lately, I was at Milwaukee. Now he catches Milwaukee at home. This is what I don't like. When the last time the pitcher pitched was versus the pitch he's going against, like that's too many people. That's like you got 9 batters, right? Then he just faced them. You know what I'm saying? He only gave up 2 runs. That's 9 batters. That's too many people that's thinking like, okay, we finna fuck him up this time. That's too many people, right? That's too many people, right? Like just seen him again. That's too many people ganging up against me. Like we know what to do this time type shit. So that's gonna be interesting, right? I don't know what's the total here? Over under 8. I don't know what to think about that, truthfully. So let's take a look here, right? Um, the pitch mix here. It's not like I want to go to any of these bats, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Regardless, I don't. But let's take a look. These righties, the ones you really want to look. Excuse me, the ones you really want to look at. Versus, so um, okay, sample size over the last month. Not ideal. Let's go 2 months. I want to see a little bit more. Churio, Perkins, Contreras, all hitting for average. Not too many bombs for the usual suspects. Adamas got 1. Hoskins got 3. We know Hoskins would strike out with the best of them. Torino, Perkins, and Contreras, they're not striking out. So just see who's in the lineup. It's Sale. Of course, I guess I'm scared, but mm, last 4 weeks. Like Torino hasn't struck out versus this pitch mix. Neither has Perkins. Um, Contreras. Barrel rate is there. Contreras is loading probably like 3 for 9, but I know what he can do. Him and his brother, I know what they can do versus lefties. Eric Haas, like whatever, right? Not big sample sizes though. Not big sample sizes. Not big sample sizes. Torino. Just some names to keep in mind, just in case you want to stick your hand in that fire. I'm probably not. Gary Sanchez will take a lefty deep. We know that. So I mean, I probably won't be sticking my hand in that fire. I did take the strikeouts uh, um, for Freddie though, right? So let's go to ATL. Um, Look at those righties. Let's go to Freddie Peralta. And he's been wishy-washy too, man. Like, come on, Freddie. So he's got 27% K rate over the last 2 months to righties. Those are the guys who does the damage. But he's also have, over the course of 2 months, he got 7 extra base hits, 5 home runs. So we have been giving up the bombs. Predominantly fastball at 52%. Let's take a look at that 52% fastball, followed by that, I think that's a curveball at 30%. Arsha, same old guy, ain't been striking out, same old guy that been selling, right? Like like average up for nothing, right? So 4 seam fastball there. He's got 3 bombs on that. Ozuna, 31% K rate over the last month. Duval striking out. Riley, 50% K rate. Like, okay, right? So they striking out. That's just versus the fastball alone. How about that? What was it? The changeup he's throwing 30% of the time. Oh, it's a slider, right? So I should have known that, right? So the slider over the course of the last month, Austin Riley 30% K rate with 2 bombs. Ozuna 36% K rate with a bomb. Travis Deonard, this the guy you got to watch out for, right? He does have power, sneaky good power. Look at that barrel percentage versus that slider. He's in play just for those purposes alone. 42% barrel rate. He's 7.5. Let me see what's going on with this here. Let me see. ATL and ATL, Braves and Brewers. Um, Austin Riley's 4 for 11. He's got a bomb. Ozuna's 2 for 8. Olsen has a bomb. Torino's 2 for 3. Adamas is 1 for 10. Gary Sanchez is 5 for 25. I don't see Travis Deonard there, right? Let me see. ESPN. Archer bomb. Travis, he's got a bomb. He's got a bomb, striking out, but he got a bomb versus him. Travis Deonard does have a bomb. Okay. I just wanted to know. Oh, snap. I wanted to know, right? Um, Freddie Peralta. Let me see, Peralta. Excuse me, man. Excuse me, man. Excuse me. We'll be on the road today. We're pitching a little bit better. 3.3 ERA. Strikeouts in general, 30% to lefties, 29 to righties. Batting average to lefties, 219. Batting average to righties, right about the same, 220. So, I mean, I guess. On the road versus lefties, his K percentage goes, oops, I'm sorry. On the road versus righties, his K percentage go down a tad bit, 25% still, 34% to lefties, right? So he's going to see more righties for sure. A lot of these righties are still striking out, right? So it is what it is, right? Travis De'Arnaud versus that slider, he is getting busy on that side. He's getting busy on that slider. So over the course of the last month, all three of his pitches there, uh, Ozuna, 35% K rate. Uh, even Archer find a way to strike out, right? But I can live with a 20% K rate. But Austin Riley, 40%. Soler, 40%. Just striking out, man. The lefties, Olsen, he's a strikeout artist as well. So the fastball, slider, changeup, same shit. Like Olsen is a strikeout artist as well. He's 10 for 62 versus his pitch mix with a 31% K rate. Four bombs, though. Walk, he can walk. Fastball, he's throwing predominantly. Let's take a look at that one. Over 50% to the fastball. And Kalenic and Olsen is striking out there, right? Barrel percentage is up. That fastball, Olsen's got 3 home runs on it, so he really wants to see that fastball. Wouldn't be surprised if he takes him deep either, right? So all these guys still have the ability to take him deep. I'm looking at the fastball. Freddie does have a leash, so he can get into a jam or two. And sometimes these strikeout pitches do get hit first, still can end up getting their Ks and getting knocked out. So that's what I'm looking at here. The total, I'm still scared of the total, man. Um, Tampa Bay Rays and St. Louis Cardinals game. Boston and okay, let me see something. Let me see something. All right, let's try to get through here. So thanks, man. Thanks, man. Hit the like button for me. Eric Fetty, Taj Bradley, right? So I definitely want to look at Eric Fetty here. So let's take a look at Eric Fetty real quick. Eric, he's a guy that I would look at for pitching outs and stuff. Uh, and then this Tampa Bay team hasn't been that good versus. So he's at home with a 1.87 ERA. We'll see how that shakes out now since he's got traded, right? He is with St. Louis, right? Yeah, correct. Okay, so Fetty, not the biggest strikeout guy. Averages is pretty down, 224 and 236 to lefties and righties. I like that. I like his averages. It's just pretty much down for the most part. K percentage at home can get a little freaky. You know what I'm saying? 28% K rate, got a little mustard on it. So, here, it is what it is, right? Looking at his game log here. Um, so lately he's been getting hit a little bit more than usual. The Cubs got at him, on some rivalry type of shit, Um, Seattle, he gave up 3 runs versus Seattle, 4 innings. Texas, 2 home runs. Prior to that, he's okay, right? So there was a stretch I was betting on his outs. That was probably like right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 3 of those games I probably got there. I want to know what his pitching outs is right now. Uh, FanDuel don't be putting that shit out, man, when I want them to. 17.5 for Eric Fetty. Um, uh, uh, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, they've been looking good versus righties, right? So last 30 days, Tampa Bay Rays number three in striking out with 100 WRC plus. Okay, so the strikeouts are there for him, for them, for 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 Tampa Bay. I don't know what his strikeout prop is, and I probably won't be betting it. Right? I don't want to run my blood pressure up. 5.5. Uh, he ain't even hit this number. One, one, two, three, four, five, six. He hasn't hit that number in six straight games. I don't want to be a part of that right now. Uh, I don't. But you can look at maybe an alternate strikeout, or maybe let's say you like them to win. Maybe you get 5Ks in the win for plus 165. If let's say you like them to win, well, you got a good number on it already. You don't want to throw no strikeouts in there and just throwing that shit off. Unless you want to be greedy, you could take the money line in like what 4Ks if you just want to be greedy. You know what I'm saying? You get a plus 108, but I wouldn't do that. I'll take the minus 110 if I like them to win. Um, but yeah. So taking a look at these guys, Fetty, right, and Tampa Bay, right. Tampa Bay. Mm, I don't even think I want to bet on any of these guys. If it is, it'll probably be a lefty. So versus left-hand hitters, he's got 5 home runs and 11 extra base hits over the course of the last 2 months. So the cutter, a changeup, and sinker. Let's just check these lefties out right out the back here. Rovert, he's over the course of a month, he's five for. Has he been playing? Five for. He played on the third. So if you have to look into that, look into it if you have to. Brandon Lowe's got 2 bombs off this pitch mix, 24% K rate. Rovert just not striking out. Will walk. Barrel is down, but he will get a hit, right? See if he's in the lineup. Don't know if he's in the lineup, though. He might be in the projected lineup. Um, he's in the projected lineup, so I imagine he's probably healthy. We'll see. Somebody you can look at for a hit, probably, probably not, right? Looking at the righties though, mm, not the game I'm looking for bats. I'm gonna tell you that right now, right? Not the game I'm looking for bats at all. Oh, at least single sweeper cut. At least for the Tampa Bay side, like the righty's the one doing all the damage in the strikeout category a lot. So, he can strike some of these motherfuckers out. Morel does have 2 bombs versus this pitch mix. Still not chasing anything like that. Not even going to bring it in. Truthfully, I'm not even. I'm not. I'm uninterested in these bats. Straight up. On the St. Louis side, we do have. They will be facing. They will be facing my guy who does have case stuff, right? So Taj Bradley, Taj Bradley does have case stuff, right? He will strike you out. Think about that. This sometimes the St. Louis team they be acting stubborn and not wanting to strike out. Okay, so right now, he will be on the road. At home, he's been pitching very good. Two ERA on the home on road 3.7. Strikeouts in general, he has a 31% K rate to lefties, followed by 28% K rate to righties. On the road, 19% K rate to lefties, 24% K rates to righties. On the road, lefties have been getting at him at a 270 batting average on the road versus righties. He got 2 home run per 9. Um, Looking at his game log, um, the K's been kind of resurfacing. Three of his last four games, he's had 5 Ks or better in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. I'd imagine his strikeouts probably at 5.5. Yeah, at plus money. I mean, St. Louis, they don't strike out that much, right? So versus right hand pitching, last 30 days, St. Louis, um, 20% K rate, 104 WRC plus. Uh, Last 2 weeks, you know, St. Louis 17% with an 88 WRC plus, right? So he can give up a bomb, right? Uh, giving up 2 home runs, but he's been okay lately, right? He got back off the snide lately, but last game he gave up 2 home runs to Miami, so you got to watch that. Right here early in the flick, he had went a nice little sample size, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 8 games right here in this stretch. He had given up home runs, right? He had given up home runs. Then after that, he just started slowing down on giving up home runs. But he did give up 2 home runs versus Miami, his last game he pitched. Don't know if he want to get back on the home run binge. I don't know, right? So St. Louis versus Taj. He's throwing that fastball predominantly, 46 splitter and cutter. Tommy Pham hit a bomb yesterday, right? So Arenado is a guy who's not striking out that much, followed by Mason Wynn over the course of the last month versus that fastball. Wilson Contreras got 2 bombs versus a righty over the course of the last month. Versus that fastball, he will strike out on that fastball. Paul Goldschmidt will strike on that fastball too. The power is still there for the Wilson Contreras. Over last month on that fastball, he's got 104 exit velo, meaning I can't wait to see one of them fastballs coming so I can knock the cover off that mug. But that's with a 104 exit velo. He really, really likes that. And an 18% barrel, he likes that fastball. Um, and then Goldsmith, 96 exit velo on that. He will strike out, but old man strength, he still has it. Next pitch would be that splitter, followed by that um, cutter, right? So Nolan Arenado is still not striking out, right? Not He doesn't have any home run. The power is down, exit velo down, but he's still not striking out versus this pitch mix. He's been a hard ass, right? So at the end of the day, it is what it is with that. Ain't nothing funny, Three Kings, but yeah, that's that. It is what it is with that, right? Um, I don't know if this is a game I'll probably be looking at those bats. Switching over here to the lefties, though. You know what? Though, let me see something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Last week, I mean, it's sometimes St. Louis, number one, they have been putting up runs late, right? Sometimes they start early and just don't even do nothing, man. So I don't know what to think for this game. Fastball, splitter, cutter, probably around the same shit for these lefties here. Um, Donovan and Burleson. Burleson's not striking out. He'll be one that I would look at. Donovan, somehow his average is a little bit higher. Um, Last 7 days, Siani, and I think he probably got hurt, but Donovan, just not the sexiest of. It's not right. Burleson's got 3 bombs with a 42 fly ball rate. That looks good. The barrel percentage is good. Hard hit is good. Exit velo, I mean, isolated power looks good. Exit velo as well. So Burleson is somebody that you can look at. Like I said, over the course of a month, he's got 3 bombs versus this pitch mix, 4 extra base hits. Last 3 weeks, 2 bombs. K percentage is down. Barrel percentage, everything looks good. We do know he's pretty good at baseball. We do know that. Hmm. Hmm. The little power numbers are there for him. Burleson. Still not sexy enough for me, from the eye test, not sexy enough for me to make a move on some overs and stuff like that. Just maybe something that I want to stay away from. We got an over and a 7.5 in this. Could have an under feel to it, right? Maybe a first five under, something like that. Don't give the bullpens a chance to come in and fuck shit up. You seen something you like, it is what it is, right? But it just didn't feel good for me, right? Didn't feel good to me. That game didn't feel good to me. I could be wrong about some shit. The lines damn near pick 'em. So the books even feel the same damn way. Boston Red Sox going up against a lefty, Cole Reagans, right? First and foremost, let's take a look at Cole Reagans because we know what Boston does towards lefties. I mean, towards righties, but Boston will strike out versus lefties, right? Uh, but I don't know who they got to. They got to somebody, right? They got to somebody. First of all, let's take a look at this game log. Reagan's, he's seen them. He gave them 7 Ks, right? On the season, we know Boston will strike out versus lefties, but I think they've been getting a little bit better. So on the season versus left-hand pitching, Boston number one, 28% K rate, showing the ability to hit lefties a little bit, right? So today we're gonna have guys like I already know we're gonna have guys like Tyler O'Neill that's gonna be in the lineup and locked and loaded and ready to go to try to hit Reagan and stuff like that, right? So we'll get to that in 1 second. However, last 30 days, we're taking a look at Boston. They ninth for striking out, still 25%, 135 WRC plus. I don't know who it was they've been hitting, but 135 WRC plus with a team full of dangerous bats like Boston could be trouble. Could be trouble, but go back to the last 14 days. What have you done for me lately? What type of sample size do they have? I don't know. Let's see. 155 plate appearances, 169 WRC plus. That really scares me from a team like Boston. I ain't even gonna lie, right? Don't know who they faced, whatever. Cole Reagans, they faced him within the last month. He did good. 7 innings versus them, whatever. He's only faced them one time this season. Cole Reagans has been good, right? So, where are they? Cole Reagans at home. Pitching a little bit better on the road. 9 home runs versus 10 home runs, 9 of them to righties. Five. Okay. Okay. 5 home runs to righties. That ain't bad. So, Cole Reagans versus lefties. He's pitching his worst. He's got a 289 batting average versus lefties with a 20% K rate. He's pitching good versus righties, right? 30% K rate, 206 batting average. At home, Cole Reagan's got a 404 batting average, right? Not giving up a lot of bombs though, but they've been hitting him, right? So let's take a look. Lefties, right? So you know who that is. Guys like Devers, da da da. They did pitch good versus them though. And Devers will strike out versus a lefty. So that's another thing, right? So Boston and KC, right? Shout out to Pasquantino yesterday going out there doing what the hell he's supposed to do. Um, Devers is 1 for 6 versus him. Massey is 2 for 2. Cole Reagan's over the course of 26, probably was the last game. He's 4 for 26 versus his team for 154 batting average. That's good. Um, Cutter Crawford's 8 for 43 for 186 batting average. And we'll get to him in a second because he's been giving up bombs. Uh, Not a lot of fireworks going on here between these guys, though. And Melendez got a bomb, but not a lot of fireworks going on from what I see. Now, Um, hmm. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's go straight to Boston lefties. Cut to the chase here. Boston lefties versus a lefty. Since he's pitching his worst to lefties, but I'm not going to take extremely a lot into that because despite him, last 2 months he's been looking good. 6 extra base hits and 1 home run versus lefties. Throwing that fastball predominantly, we'll start there. 40% he's throwing that fastball, 39, 40%. They intentionally walk Devers too. So that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. So all this versus this fastball, terrible, right? Look at all this strikeouts. Look at all them strikeouts versus that fastball. Look at all that shit. I don't even want to look at that shit. David Hamilton, whatever, right? Move it out a little bit. Let's go back to 2 months. Let's go back to 2 months. Strikeouts are there, right? Don't want no parts of them. Devers do has 2 bombs, 43% strikeout. Like Dominic Smith, like look at that fly ball, 75. Jaron Duran, look at that fly ball, 40, 60 to Hamilton, 40, whatever, right? I mean, it is what it is. Most of these guys got a bomb, but I can't. I just can't, right? On the season, what about? Let's go to about 18 weeks. Just want to see something here. K rate, right? No. So let's bring it back in. Tyler O'Neill, I want to see what Tyler O'Neill looks like here. Ref Snyder and Tyler O'Neill. They will strike out too. So 8, 8 Ks. It's value on the 8 Ks for the Silver Facts plus money, but I don't know. How many times has he hit 10 Ks lately? Once, twice this year. 12 versus Detroit, 11 versus Miami, 9 Ks once, twice, 9 Ks twice. Hmm. Whatever, right? So, Ref Snyder, right? Interesting. Now, one thing I will say here is I don't know how they're going to play this. I don't know how they're going to play this, right? It's going to be interesting because the organization knows that Boston will strike out versus lefties. And then on the flip side, you got a guy in Cole Reagans that has a 289 batting average versus lefties, right? And then if you want to look at his splits, like at home versus lefties, somehow he has a 404 batting average. So this is something I want to wait. I want to see who they decide to put out there. Who they decide to put out there. Do they go with the righties because they know? I want to. Well, I'll tell you this. Let's look at the projected lineup. This is a lineup that is not set in stone yet, right? So Tyler O'Neill hasn't played in 2 or 3 games. He's projected to hit fifth. So they projected to put Ref Snyder out there. I would probably, and okay, Rafaela out there. This is projected. So it's not set in stone. I would leave Yoshida because he's been hot. Devers, they're gonna have to if they want to walk him, then you face O'Neal, right? Ref Snyder, Duran, okay. I would need O'Neal and Ref Snyder to be in there. I don't know what they're gonna do. Okay, I don't know what they're gonna do. All of them motherfuckers strike out, but it's just some things you gotta think about. They got some things to think about as well. Excuse me. So just finish back to looking what we were looking at. O'Neal, Ref Snyder. Let's see something here. Ref Snyder versus left. Ref Snyder. Ref Snyder. He's got a 180 WRC plus versus lefties. 326 batting average. These are numbers on the season. 270, 1,000 OPS, 270 isolated power. Those are numbers on the season. On the road versus lefties, he's got a 370 batting average. Isolated power at 348, right? And he's faced him, Ref Snyder. He's got at least a hit off of him. We know he's a good pitcher. Okay, let's take a look at. I like Ref Snyder, at least for a hit. Let's take a look at. You know what? What was his strikeout? What was his K percentage? He has strikeout too. All right, I guess. Let's take a look at Tyler O'Neill. He's got 300 batting average versus lefties. Isolated power sitting at 350 with a 187 WRC plus. On the road, a 391 batting average with isolated power sitting at 500, right? So with a 269 batting average, right? Both him and Ref Snyder's numbers are good on the road, are better. That's their best split. 500 isolated power is crazy, right? That's crazy work. He's got 13 home runs on the road. Only 2 of them come to lefties. No, on the road. Right. 7 of them come to lefties. Okay. So Tyler O'Neill is a home run candidate here if he don't get his ass struck out. Keep in mind, they intentionally walked Devers yesterday. Okay? They intentionally walked Devers. Now, what I'm saying, remember, Cole Reagan's somehow he gives up a lot of hits to right lefties, right? Somehow, but he's got good K stuff. Remember, he's giving up hits to lefties. This is going to be interesting. I got to see what the lineup's going to look like. Okay, so these guys will strike out, but they still got to go out there and play the game, man. Last 4 weeks. And then Tyler O'Neill and Ref Snyder fly ball is up. Connor Wong fly ball is up. 56, 50, and 46. Barrel percentage for Ref Snyder is at 25. Oh, he's got 4 home runs in the last. Oh, What did he do in the last 7 days? He's got 2 home runs in the last 7 days versus this pitch mix. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Three. Thought O'Neal got 2 bombs. Connor Wong's got a bomb. All right, I want to see who's going to be in the lineup. These guys will strike out, but you never know what could happen, man. It's good to look at the numbers and know what's going on. That's all I can say. Cutter Crawford. Cutter Crawford just lately he's just been a launching pad, right? Cutter Crawford's been a launching pad lately. Let's see. I think he's given up more than 10 home runs in his last 3 games. Damn. 5 home runs. His last 3 games here. 5 home runs to the Dodgers, 3 to the Yankees, 4 to Texas. Jeez Louise. He didn't give up any to Kansas City, though. Right after that Kansas City game, he just said, fuck it, I'm going on a home run tour. 3, 4, and 5. So, let me see something. Where's he getting hit at? 16 home runs to lefties, 10 to righties. On the road, which will they'll be on the road. He's got 16 home runs on the road. 11 of them to lefties, 5 of them to righties. Keep in mind, Vinny Pasquantino has been hitting bombs lately. So he's hit like 4 bombs lately, right? And he don't strike out, Vinny Pasquantino. So let's see. Let's go straight to the lefties and get down to the bottom of this situation, right? So over the course of 5 weeks here, Vinny Pasquantino has 1 bomb versus this pitch mix in the last week. There, batting 350 versus this pitch mix, 5 for 14 in the last week. That's a nice hefty sample size. So we've seen a lot, right? Michael Massey's 4 for 9. Those are the lefties there. Quick intermission, real quick. Let me go back down here and see something here as to some of his general numbers and splits as to where he's just lately been getting hit harder than hard. Away numbers look okay. So outside the power numbers, away versus lefties, 2.9 home runs. K percentage, we do know he can have a little bit of K stuff there, but I wouldn't be looking at him for Ks here. So back to where we were. Vinny Pasquantino has a big, hefty sample size here over the course of a month versus this pitch mix at 23 for 61 and still showed the ability not to strike out. In fact, these lefties, none of them are striking out. That doesn't bode well for him. None of these lefties are striking out versus this pitch mix over the last month. So that tells you a lot there. Big sample sizes. Let's bring it back into about the last 3 weeks there. And no matter what, I don't even know why I'm looking at it really, because at the end of the day, Vinny Pasquantino, he's 17 for 40. Lately, he's been coming on. I could bring it in the last 2 weeks just for him in general, since his sample size is so big. It's 12 for 28, 429 batting average. Vinny Pasquantino, at least for a hit, right? We'll figure out the rest later, right? 3% K rate. Nobody has a 10% K rate. Oh, it's they're not striking out. That's what's up. All right, so righties. Let's see. And I messed that up, right? I messed it up. Now I know they're not striking out. Still, they're not striking out, but that was the wrong pitch mix. So I'm sorry. Let's go back over this one more time. I'm still gonna be playing. Still gonna be playing Vinny. But let me go back over this. What was it? Fastball, cutter, splitter. I moved too fast. Fastball, cutter, splitter. Over the last month, I mean, whatever, right? Vinny doesn't have a bomb versus this. Still not striking out, close to 400 batting average, right? So still just about where I was at. My thought process was like, okay, these guys still ain't striking out, and I'm probably only getting to Vinny, right? Uh, Still decent enough sample size here for him. 429 batting average, no home runs, 3% K rate over the last 3 weeks. Yeah, so no bombs, right? MJ Melendez got a bomb in the last week, but it's still Vinny Pasquantino. He's not striking out. You know, it is what it is, right? If you look at the numbers there, um, for him, Cutter, versus left hand hitters, the last 2 months, he's got 16 extra base hits and 12 home runs. For righties, 12 extra base hits, 8 home runs, right? So you get the drift, right? Switching it over here to righties, he's throwing that fastball, cutter, sweeper, splitter. Bobby Witt Jr. over the last month, he's just been, he need to go suck on a lemon, right? Like 3 home runs, batting 526. 526, man. Top player of the day so far. Top bat. Circle his ass. Marquez Garcia. I like Marquez Garcia. And then these guys not even striking out. His ass in trouble. Let me see. Minus 142 favorites here. I get a picture lean towards Kansas City. I can only look towards Kansas City in this game. If I'm betting this game, it'd be Kansas City or nothing, man. Because you got Salvador Perez got a couple bombs. He not even his strikeouts is not even that high. Hunter Renfro. Hunter Renfro K rate is down. Okay, let's go back to the last 4 weeks there. Markel Garcia. Sometimes, most of the time, Garcia leads off, don't he? Sometimes, don't he? Okay. Respectable K rate for a guy like Salvador Perez at 23%. And the way this guy's giving up bombs lately, damn, last 3 weeks, Bobby Witt goes back to a 565. Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Hunter Renfro is not striking out. Okay. It don't even matter, right? Let me see. Last 2 weeks. Hunter Renfro is definitely that guy, right? So that's what we're looking at. What time is it? So that for that first game here, uh, I'm taking Naylor. I'm taking Josh Naylor at 3 hits, 200 RBIs at plus 145. I'm taking Suarez hits runs and RBIs at a minus 115, 1.5 at a minus 115. I'm taking Jock Peterson 2.5 hits runs and RBIs at a plus 145. I'm going to take a look at prospects real quick. We got an 8.5 over under in this game. Um, I want to do a hits run and RBI same game parlay. I should have did it earlier. Let's go, Josh Naylor. This prospects be lagging when I'm streaming. Man, there's Corbin Carroll hitting that. Corbin Carroll leading off. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta reiterate some of this shit. Okay, so man. Okay, let's try to switch it up a little bit. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna go Jock Peterson for 2.5 hits runs and RBIs. Mm. I'm going to go over here real fast. Let's go to the runs. See if we get a demon parlay going here. Let's see if I can get Jose Ramirez. No, let's see if I can get Juan to score. Let's see if I can get Corbin Carroll to score. They ain't give us Corbin Carroll, huh? So let's see if I can get Juan to score a run. They're not giving us any runs or RBIs. Let's go for RBI. Let's see. Mm. Well, I have a few demons mixed in there. Then, um, let's go. Let's go hit runs and RBIs for Josh Bell because I like that. Jose Ramirez. I ain't said nothing about Corbin Carroll. I mean Marte all day, man. Straight up. I was off of him yesterday. They're not even giving it to us. Giving it to us. Does he got? Is he up there for RBI? He's not up there for RBI. Is he up there for a run? Oh, they got him banned. He banned. The solid six, I can get down with that. The solid six, let's do it. I'm gonna throw a nice 50. I mean, that's on you. That's up to you. This right here, it's too much. It's too much spottiness going on here. I'm finna throw $5 at this. I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't. Right? Let me see. Let me see. Let me take down. Let me take down Jose Ramirez 2.5. I want to take him for a run. I think he scores. Where is? Okay, you know what? Where's his runs and RBIs for Marte? They got eyes capped. They ain't giving us no demons on Marte. I'm gonna end up fading his ass. They ain't gonna give me no demons on him. Oh, there you go, right there. I'll take that. He'll be batting behind Carroll. I'll take that. What's this? Naylor 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Like they forced me into doing this shit. Jock Peterson 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Quan for a run. 1.5 for Josh Bell. You know what? I'm taking Josh Bell down. Where's Suarez? Do they have Suarez anywhere? I like Josh Bell too. They don't have Suarez anywhere. Bell it is, man. What they got for Bell? I wanted this to be all demons though. Just to have a little fun. It's a little $5 holler just to have a little fun, man. No way this is gonna hit. If it hit, it hits. 2.5. So we got 2.5. 2.5 his runs and RBIs. His runs and RBIs. Well, they got two. I probably got too many hits, runs, and RBIs. Corbin Carroll. I really want to run for Corbin Carroll. Total bases. I think that's an okay look. Total bases. I don't know. This game's getting ready to come on right now. Let me see something real quick. Lively, lively, lively. Take Josh Bell down. I'm gonna go with Lourdes. I can get an RBI for Lourdes, a double, a run. I'm gonna go with RBI for Lourdes, man. Straight up. Let me see. What else I got? What I got up here? Naylor 2.5. Uh Peterson 2.5. Quan a run. I got a lot of 2.5. So I got 2.5 for Peterson and a 2.5 for Marte. 1, 2, 3. Is it 3-3 though? 3-3. I'm gonna throw $5 on that to have some fun. It ain't even gonna. It might hit. It might not. I don't care. Just to have a little fun here. All right. Um. Maybe. Let me see something though. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna take a stab at the over here. It's plus money to the O. No, I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do a little hit parlay. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do a hit parlay on FanDuel. I'm gonna talk it out. I'm gonna do a hit parlay on FanDuel. I should do a bomb parlay. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a 2-leg bomb parlay, and I'm gonna go Naylor. I'm gonna go. You know what? No, I'm gonna go 3 total bases. Right. I'm gonna go Jock Peterson, Naylor, Lourdes. Damn, I did like Suarez too. I'm gonna scratch that. I'm gonna go Suarez. Damn. I'm going Naylor, 3 total bases. Lourdes Uriel, 3 total bases. Jock Peterson, 3 total bases. I want to get Suarez in that bag, man. It don't matter. I bet it's his 200 RBIs. I did bet Lourdes. I bet it Josh Naylor's. I got a bonus bet from yesterday. $5 bonus bet on that pays $160. I got another bonus bet, $5 bonus bet. I'm gonna do a home run banger, right? Like, let's see. Let's go Peterson. Let's go Peterson. No, let's go from what I seen. Let's go, man. Let's go Peterson, Suarez, Naylor. Let's get greedy. No, just a 2 leg. Naylor, Peterson. I got a $5 bonus bet from Dingle Tuesday. That ain't even a bonus bet though. I shouldn't even be counting that as a bonus bet. That's my motherfucking money because my shit didn't hit. No, I thought you said Pina, Pina, Pina. You know what? Let me throw a quick hit parlay in there real fast. Something for this first game because that next game I ain't too fond of that one. Juan Ramirez and Naylor, and then I'm gonna do 3 and 3. I'm gonna do Lourdes, Peterson, Marte. Let's go like that. It ain't nothing. See, we having fun. Bet responsibly, man. But that's it. That's all, man. Bet responsibly. Just got it in there, right? I need to see. I need to see some home runs. Straight up. Fun, 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 right? We having fun. All right, so where were we at? That intermission is over. Um, so this New York Mets game in Colorado, it's Coors. Like, I'm not even gonna, it's Coors, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's Coors. The Detroit Tigers game, we got Kirby on the mound, we got Scuba on the mound. Like, I don't really, with an over under 6, it's not nothing sexy for me right there, man. Maybe like, some pitching props, maybe a bankroll builder, maybe something like I'm not taking no bats. I'm telling you that right now. That's like a bankroll builder, right? Something like under 1.5 runs in the first quarter, right? First inning, right? Let's start there. Yeah, it's a minus 500, right? Let's see. Let's see if they can help us out with a strikeout parlay though. Uh, let's go under 1.5, or you could just go with the Nerfy then, right? How about some pitcher props here? How about under 1.5? And how about Kirby, huh? Then we got Scuba, huh? Scuba strikeouts high as hell, man. How about uh how about the Nerfy, right? Let's take out that. Let's see. How about actually result? How about result in the tie? How about that? Tie, right? How about the tie? And then how about a couple strikeouts here and there, right? Let's see. How about 5Ks for Scooble, uh, 6K. I mean, 6Ks for Scooble, 5Ks for Kirby, something like that. Not saying I'm gonna play that, but I might play that. I might play that, right? I might play that since I showed you. How about a first inning tie? It's, it can end up in 1-1. You know what I'm saying? And then 5 and 7 Ks. I mean, whatever, right? That's something. But don't know, man. Scooble, you got a book that Kirby, you got a book that you can look at walks. Um, he's a guy that doesn't walk, right? So let's see. I haven't checked his walks lately, but um, he's given up this season 2 walks. This season, 1, 2, 3 times, right? 3 times. He's only done this shit 3 times this season. He was a parlay piece wagon for me last year. I would get his walks on DraftKings. It's probably at a half a walk right now, though. Truthfully, let's take a look. Oops, I'm sorry. Walks. It's at a half a walk. Scooble's at 1.5. Now, take a look though. Let's take a look real quick. Look at Scooble real fast. I ain't even finna even say what the fuck I was finna say. I ain't even finna say it, man. So fuck it, man. Um, what time is it? 12:16. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I haven't looked at this course field. Course field just gets on my nerves, man. And Lindor goes out there and strikes out 3 times, man. He goes out there and strikes out 3 times, bro. That was crazy. Probably more. That was crazy, right? So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna look at Feltner, right? Feltner, let's see, right hand. Now look at these righties, and then we're gonna look at Feltner. 5 home runs and 6 extra base hits over the course of last 2 weeks, last 2 months. Multiple Mets got a home run versus. Oh, you know what? Feltner's a lefty, isn't he? No, Feltner's a righty. 22 pitches in that first inning for Lively. Got out of that squeaky clean. No Ks though. Jock Peterson and Bell got a hit. Jock Peterson had a hit and Bell had a hit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batters faced. Okay. Suarez finna come right out that next one. Take him deep. Watch. Yeah, man. Lindor just man. So lefties, huh? Pitching okay, semi okay for his standards. In general, he pitches his worst to lefties. Now home runs to lefties. Whatever, right? I'm disappointed in these motherfuckers. I don't even want to look at these motherfuckers. And then Blackburn, I don't even. How long did he go last time? 6 ERA on the road. He went 6. He ready. He went 6 innings against the Angels. 6 Ks. Just gave up 2 bombs to Oakland. First game back. I'd rather look at Colorado than look at these Mets. I mean, we know what we're getting from the Mets. They just need to go out and perform. These Mets lefties, fastball, changeup, curveball, slider. Look at Lindor and Jeff McNeil. How much is he throwing that fastball? 40% of the time? That's enough to take McNeil for a bomb. McNeil loves that fastball. That's enough to take him for a bomb. He's got 4 home runs, 7 extra base hits. I might bet on McNeil for something. I don't know about a bomb, but that's enough to take him for a bomb. Nothing really stood out though. I mean, McNeil and Lindor, whatever, right? McNeil been the one though lately, man. So I'll probably look at McNeil. I want to see the Colorado Rockies though. They probably a little bit more fun to look at, man. It's their home, so let's take a look. Blackburn. What is he throwing? Cave went yard yesterday, man. Cave's got 4 bombs in this last month, man. Straight up. K percentage is up there, but well, whatever, right? It's his scores, right? Togler's got 2 bombs. McMahon is due, unless he went. No, I think he had 3 hits yesterday. McMahon, I think he had 3 hits. I think. Let's look at these righties. It might be Doral time. Hmm. Doyle got 5 bombs versus this pitch mix over the month. Hefty sample size. What about the last week here? Rogers. He ain't striking out that much. Well, 22%. I guess that's fine. Let's go back to the last 3 weeks here. Okay, Rogers, Tovar, Doyle, even Chris Bryant's been invited to the cookout lately. Last 2 weeks, Doyle. K percentage is going down, but the fly ball is up. I mean, it's coarse. Definitely, I would look at him for a bomb. The power is there. I could never talk about him for a bomb. The power is there. Brendan Rodgers hitting for average. The power has kind of been down, but he's hitting making contact. You know, uh, Chris Bryant been making contact here and there. Um, Rodgers, Doyle for power, and then Tovar, Cave. So I guess right. I don't know who I want to take there. I don't know who. I don't. I don't know who. I don't know who. Let me see. What is he doing? Mm. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I know runs get put up in that stadium. It's hard to say. No, it's hard to say. It is hard to say. Um. So. Let's see something. Lineups out here. Okay, we got more lineups out. Yankees. Okay. Quick drive by on this Dodgers game. Seattle went upside his head last time. He had been pitching okay. He went 6 versus Oakland, 6 versus Pittsburgh, 9 versus Cleveland. Seattle said, "We tired of this shit," and just started beating up on him. 3 home runs. So whatever, right? Um, hmm. I don't know how much I want to take into that, but he is pitching his worst to righties with like a 300 average. Sinker sweeper guy. Teoscar. Hello? Is it me that you're looking for? Teoscar. First, that sinker sweeper, if that's what he's really throwing, Smith got 2 bombs. Teoscar's got 2 bombs. Um, they ain't even striking out. They usually strike out. So the righties look good. versus this sinking sweeper versus this kid here. He's got 5 home runs to righties. Teoscar. I'll be taking so many notes. My damn pen about to run out. Teoscar. Got to see who's going to be in Atlanta. 2 months. Yeah, this is real for them. Over the course of 2 months, he still ain't striking out. Still ain't striking out. Kike and Teoscar. I mean, if you want to get to him for a hit or something like that, that's fine. Hits, runs, and RBIs, that's fine too. Freddie's back. Speaking of Freddie, let's look at the lefties here. What is he throwing? He's giving up to lefties. He's giving up not too much in that sweeper, curveball, sinker, fastball. Got to give him some time though. Sweeper, sinker, curveball. Gavin Lux just been beneficial. He's just been benefiting, and benefiting, man. Straight up. Projected lineup with Gavin Lux in fifth. Teoscar Hernandez behind Otani. Will Smith cleaning up shit. Like, Gavin Lux. Kike projected to go behind him. Okay. Okay. All right. That's projected lineup, though. It's not official. Gavin Lux, man. Hits, runs, and RBIs for sure. Otani, I don't even have to write him down. Freddie, definitely don't have to write him down. Yeah. I ain't even got to look at that shit because I already know. Who's on the mound? Um, Gavin Stone. So he's giving up a home run in 7 of his last 9 games, 5 in a row, and back-to-back games with 2 home runs. Gavin Stone starting to give up home runs right now. Face Philly at Philly, gave up a bomb, 4 earned runs. They got to him. What happened? Who was it? Let's see. Schwarber. The whole team got a hit except for Stubbs. Stott had 2 hits. There was no, what's the name didn't play that game. Harper didn't play that game. Schwarber took him deep. He went 4.2 innings. Changeup, four-seamer, sinker. Kyle. He took a bomb, and I could see why. He hit him. He took him deep, and I see why. 3 home runs versus this pitch mix over the course of a month. 10 for 34. 4 extra base hits. Isolated power is up. Barrel could be higher. Fly ball looks good. K percentage, we know he'll strike out. Hard hit is up, right? These guys like this pitch mix. 2 home runs with Stott, 3 for Marsh, and 3 for Harper. Harper has not been doing well average wise. Neither one of these guys. Surprisingly, Schwarber average is up. Last week, Schwarber 6 for 11 with a bomb versus this pitch mix. My list ain't long. My list ain't long today. My list is not long. Schwarber will strike out though. Flat ball is high, 487. Barrel percentage coming up a little bit. No, we got the power. We ain't got to worry about that. Big sample size over the last 2 weeks. Righties. He's got 11 extra base hits and 5 home runs to righties over the last 2 months. Sinker, slider, fastball, changeup. Toss that slider in there. Big sample size for these guys. Some of these guys will strike out. Some of the majority of these guys. Turner's got 3 bombs. Not hitting for average though. Cut it down. Big sample size. Break it down the last 3 weeks. Last 3 weeks, they've seen this pitch mix a lot. Alec Bohm and Castellanos haven't been striking out. They have 5 and 6 extra base hits. You like that? They don't have the bombs. Well, Castellanos has 1, but 5 and 6 extra base hits is pretty good there. You can look at these 2 guys. Like Bohm last year, since last year he had good righty lefty splits, but this year he's hitting righty righties this year. You know. Fly ball could be up some, but he's still hitting. K percentage is down. Gotta like that. Last 2 weeks, what it look like? Well, about the same shit, right? First base hits. Nick Castellanos, 10 for 28. Last 7 days, Alec Bohm and Nick Castellanos been the one from the righties. Is that enough for me to think about even backing Philly there? I don't know. I don't think so. I still think I like this offense for the Dodgers here. Still think I like this Dodgers offense as after looking at these bats right now, putting them up against the Dodgers bats. Oh shucks, I don't know. I still think I like them a little more. I mean, Castellanos and Bone as of late, especially for a hit or something like that. What's the over under that? 9? Maybe the over? I don't know. It's Philly. Will Philly hold up their end of the stick? That's the shit. That's the thing. Shit, they're going to score. Straight up Philly versus right hand pitching. Like, they ain't been looking good as of late, man. Straight up. Last 30 days, they've been fumbling. Schwarber hit that bomb though, but in general, like what Philly, 23% K rate with last 30 days with a 93 WRC plus. You at least want Philly to be at 100 WRC plus at least, man. Unless they stepping it up a little bit, I ain't been looking their way. Like an 85 WRC plus with a 25% K rate, they have the ability to turn around. I just don't know when. They ain't been looking good though. They ain't been looking good. The Dodgers, what, last 2 weeks? They've been striking out too, man. 104 WRC plus though. Last 30 days. Dodgers. Damn, they number one strikeout versus right hand pitching. 116 WRC plus. They will hit you though. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that shit. Otani's striking out like a mother. He either striking out or hitting a bomb. One minus 142 favorites. I don't know what's gonna happen in that game. Probably runs that over is probably in jeopardy. Might hit the over there. Diamondbacks got 2. Perdomo. Perdomo hit a bomb. Who's up to bat? Lane Thomas striked out. Thomas was on base. Mm. All right, then let's get a little quick one going real quick. I know the square got alternate stuff. Leave me alone. See, what can we take wit for? Damn, wit strikeout is a demon. Damn. That's crazy, ain't it? Let's go through the line. Kepler, Michael Bush. Garcia's hits, runs, and RBIs is a demon. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Hey, he's a dark horse for a home run today, bro. I'm gonna end up putting him on his runs and RBIs. I'm putting him on another slip somewhere, man. He's a dark horse for a home run. Let's get a 6 pick going, and I'll get out of here. I got Rooker on my list. Okay, let's see who they got. Judge. Shit. They're giving us Judge at 2.5 for a demon. Get in the car. Soto at 2.5 for a demon. There's still something fishy behind that. Judge 2.5. It's fishy behind that. I like Soto too, man. I like Wells too, man. Straight up, man. I'm gonna have to go straight bet. I'm telling you, I'm straight bet all three of these on the books. Soto, Wells, and Judge. I need to hit 2 or 3, and I'm gonna take the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs for Jazz. Mickey Moniak 2 hits, runs, and RBIs is a demon. Nolan Chinoz is a demon. These two guys don't strike out versus their opposing pitchers. Pitch mix there. Tyler Stevenson, he can very well hit 2.5 and boom on a boom scale. He can very well do that. I'm gonna throw Cruz in there for right now. Jake Fraley, I like it. He's gonna go on my. I like Jake Fraley 1.5. Don't know if I'm putting him in there, but I like it. I definitely like it. Burger, Abbott's giving up power to righties. Burger can go boom. The righties here look good. No, the lefties here look good. No, the righties look good. I'm sorry. Um, Solano, he has the Bogarts can get there. Our son Kim, was he on there? Jackson Merrill for the lefties. I said I wouldn't mind Jackson Merrill. Wilson Profile, I almost want to put him in there right now. Kyle, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Man, for a demon, like yes, please, yeah. I mean, he can take you deep, right? Manny Machado's 2.5, yeah. Like he's probably gonna be clean up. I think I like it, bro. I like that. Manny Machado right here. Chapman, Chapman, Lamont Wade, he started off as a demon. Chapman, I like Chapman on the demon side, 2.5. Who they playing again? Who's the pitching? Who's pitching again? Chapman, Irvin. Chapman looked good though. Did I have him right now? Chapman and Fitz. I mean the lefties for Baltimore, so whatever, right? And Vladdy. Bro, power numbers was there, but I'm just passing. Rovert was a guy that wasn't striking out, and he's going to get in there at a 1.5, right? Interesting demon right there, Rovert. It's Cardinals, man. I'm gonna just turn my head on them. Uh, Bobby Witt. Lefties get a semi bump here, going up against them. Lefties get a bump. Rev Snyder, gonna have to like him for 2.5. Uh, Renfro wasn't striking out, I don't believe. Um, Vinny Pasquantino, it's a yes. I mean, he could go up there and get 2 hits, batting right behind Bobby Witt. Like, yeah, man, Vinny Pasquantino. So in Coors Field, it's very rarely you're gonna get those guys at 2.5 for a demon. So you'll probably get Lindor 3.5 for a demon. Chris Bryant, you're getting a 1.5. You're getting a 2.5 for a demon for Chris Bryant. That's a fake deal. It's a fake deal. Tovar, that's a fake deal at 2.5, depending on who's pitching. I forget who's pitching, but it's a fake deal. Um, JD Martinez, I mean, one swing of the bat. You like these guys for home runs? You definitely can get a demon for him at Coors at 2.5. McNeil, look like they're not going to give you a demon for McNeil. They know better with that fastball up there. They know better. Pete, I mean, one swing of the bat. You think he likes a home run? Take his hits. You think you like him for a home run? On prospects, you could take him for a hit for 2.5. McMahon, I think McMahon heated up. Let me take a look and see what McMahon did yesterday. I think he had 3 hits. And this Cleveland game is not Clevelanding yet. I don't know what I was looking at. That motherfucker didn't have no hits. McMahon, watch he go yard 5 times today. I mean, a 1.5. If you're not looking for a demon, like how could I not like that? Schwarber looked good. I like his 1.5 or 2.5. He just went yard versus Buddy, so I can look at the demon there. Nick Castellanos, the 1.5s. I couldn't talk of that. Bohm looks like you can get the Goblin or you can get the Demon. They ain't gonna give you the regular one. Gavin Lux. Gavin Lux, you're gonna get a Demon for 1.5. For Gavin Lux, he could be part of the crew, the 1.5 crew. The Demon 1.5 crew, I like that. Kike Hernandez, very well part of the Demon 1.5 crew. Otani is Otani. See, Oscar, he's a bomb candidate tonight. He's a home run candidate tonight. If you're looking for a home run, you can get him at 2.5 over here. Will Smith is a home run candidate as well if he's in Atlanta, right? So, finishing this one off here, Judge. Oh, some pitcher demons here. Let's see, strikeout demons. Uh, if Joe Ryan is hot, he very well can hit that 8. Hill is a candidate, if you ask me. I like that. I like that. I like 7.5 for Hill. I mean 6.5 for Hill. Miami, it's hard to tell who they are right now. I'm not fucking with it, right? Michael King, he could. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Freddie, yes, right? Yes. 7.5, Miss 6.5. Yeah, I could. Yeah, give me that, right? Give me that Freddie. Give me that Hill. I mean, I'm not going up there, man. 8.5, or not even going there for Kirby. Like 7.5. I could be losing out, but man, I'm not going there. Tosh Bradley, well, they gonna give you 5.5 across Tosh Bradley. I know St. Louis don't strike out. I know they don't strike out, but man, they playing with fire, giving you that 5.5 for Tosh Bradley. If Josh Bradley come out there with that shit right now tonight, man. Oh man, I didn't even see the comments, bro. I'm sorry. D, what you think about Tyler Fitzgerald today? Had to leave the line for my daughter's school for sure. No, I like I like Tyler Fitzgerald. I have Fitzgerald and Chapman written down. Eugene say, "What's it looking like, OG? It's looking all good, my guy. Who you got for homers today? You probably was here. I didn't even see all these comments. Freddie looks nice tonight, and Otani striking out or going yard. Yep, it's a coin flip. They won't give us McNeil over 2.5. They definitely won't give it to us. And my prospect screen is going away, right? They on some bullshit, man. They just cut the screen out on us, man. What happened with that? What's up with that, man? Why they cut the screen out on us? I got 5 more minutes with y'all, man. Straight up. If you ain't been here, man, like the video or whatever, man. Like it, share it, whatever you want to do, bro. They on some bullshit. Tomorrow we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. Hmm. Might do a recording tomorrow. Might do a recording tomorrow. YouTube is my primary spot. YouTube is my primary spot. YouTube is my primary spot, man. So if you ain't on the YouTube, I suggest you get on the YouTube. Make sure you hit the notifications because when I upload anything, it's going on YouTube first all the time. Chapman Shoal, a candidate for one tonight. Yeah, yeah. He's been shout out to Chapman, man. He's been balling. Fitzgerald, I think his strikeouts high, but his numbers look good. He's still hitting for average. Chapman, his strikeouts are down from previous years and all that, right? So they just ended up just taking all that shit down what I just had, man. So let's mix it up a little bit, right? Let's mix it up a little bit. Prospects be lagging and everything, man. Let's mix it up a little bit. So, boy, do I really want to take a stab at Joe Ryan's demons, man. Do I, man? Don't I? Don't I want to take a stab at his demon? I really do. It's lagging and all this, man. I want to, boy. I really want to, man. I might go to the books and do this. Um, let's go. Let's go 6.5 for Keel. Let's try to smack this. 6.5 for Heel. Let's go 6.5 for Freddie. On the books, I want to really want to take Freddie up to about 7, 8, 9, and watch the Braves go crazy on him. Mm-mm. I'm steady pushing the button and they're not going. All right, so let's do that. Boy. Y'all know I'm gonna go behind y'all back and play this 5.5 Taurus Bradley and get my ass lit up. Y'all know I'm gonna do that, right? Fitzgerald got 7 games with a homer out of the last 10. Yep, long as you do your research, it helps me build my confidence on my research. Appreciate you. Stay cooking. For sure. For sure. Let's go to some bats here. I mean, let's go to pitching outs real fast. One time. One time. Um, damn, Freddie. Bradley. We might be able to get in on Bradley's pitching outs. Joe Ryan's. They got Scooble and mm, I'm a Cole Reagans. Where was he? Thomas Bradley ain't up there. George Kirby and Scooble can both hit their pitching outs. I'm gonna do a demon, man. I'm gonna do a pitching demon. I'm gonna do a pitching demon, man. I think Kirby can hit his demon. So he's hit his outs. He's been hitting the strikeouts lately, but I'm scared. He's hit his outs versus the White Sox. Baltimore, he hit that number. Miami, he hit that number. The Royals, he hit that number. Kansas City, Arizona. Who's that? Scuba. Damn, Scuba hit that number. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his last 7 games, he hit this number. Only thing, only thing, only thing. It's fishy, man. Only thing, because this fucking Seattle team versus left-hand pitching, man. they've been they've been they've been okay. Let me see. Seattle, last 30 days, 24% K rate, 108 WRC plus. Last 2 weeks, Seattle, 24% K rate, only 100 play appearances, 97 WRC plus. It was Seattle on the road. That's what it was. Away. 19% K rate with a 140 WRC plus. They have been going on the road hitting lefties, right? I probably don't even give a fuck, tell you the truth. I don't care. I'm scared. Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna end up doing both of these, I ain't gonna lie. Or maybe they K's, whatever case may be. I'm gonna end up doing both of these. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna end up playing this, but this some shape or form in a little while. I'm gonna end up playing that. I ain't even gonna lie. But I ain't gonna throw this on the stream right here. I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna take them down. I'm gonna end up having those 4 in here for real. I'm gonna end up having this 4 in here, and I'm gonna end up having I damn near want to take Joe Ryan for his pitching outs and take that 5.5 strikeouts for Taj Bradley and just live with it, right? I might end up doing all that. That'll be a 6-man demon right there. Joe Ryan been pitching better on the road, so Joe Ryan. Um, but the Cubs ain't been striking out. What you talking about? This right here? Yeah, it costs. It don't cost nothing. You can get it for about 10, 20, $15 to get to walk through, and then $10 to if you talk about this one right here, this one, yes, it costs. Don't cost that much though. Um, Let me see, Joe Ryan, right? We gonna work something out. We're gonna work something out. At some point, get some type of code or some shit. Give me some type of code. But that's my. You can see I'm right here on the hitting page right here. So that's my Twitter right there. That's my Twitter right there. If you ain't been following me or whatever the case may be, or whoever wants to follow me, this is my Twitter right here. Bang. Probably like to get the full thing with the tutorial and stuff, about $15. Without the tutorial, $10. You can't beat that. Um, Joe Ryan. Uh, or you can use some baseball savant. Baseball savant is free if you just don't want to get that. Yeah, that's my page, fam. Straight up. So Joe Ryan, he hit that number versus the White Sox. He's iffy on that number, right? He's iffy on that number. Okay. So Yeah. I'm gonna do about 2 or 3 demons though, man. Some $5 demons. That's all I really do. And some and some and some and some 2 mans. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing like demons and 2 mans, you know. And a lot of those 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI demons, I like to play those in 2 mans and stuff like that. But I do a lot of that type of stuff. I'm gonna go back to the strikeouts, and I'm going to y'all know I ain't giving this is a risky ass play, but y'all know I'm gonna throw it in there. I'm gonna throw that in there for sure. I'm gonna throw that in there for sure. And another thing I like to look at is first inning runs allowed here. Um, I couldn't talk you off the under here for this Abbott and Belozo. Even the under for this Oakland game. But one thing about this Oakland game, Ricker likes to come out there and take care of you right away. Like if you need him for a bomb, he likes to hit it in the first quarter, first inning, and get you paid. Right? That's what he likes to do. Too many home run hitters for me right here in this Gavin in this in this Philly game, and I can see no, I can't do it for this game here, right? So it is what it is, guys. I'm gonna post them. I'm gonna post them. I'm gonna put some in the. I'm gonna put something in the members only, and then I'm gonna post a few of these too, right? I'm gonna post a few of these on my Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. It is what it is. All right, I gotta get out of here, go to work, man. Peace out, y'all.